Yo, 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 yo.
1 second, 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. Well, we're at Combat Sports Network. We got the man Sergio 510. We got the man Puro Sur Central CCD MPNL in here. NL. I said it with the wetback. I said it with the wetback accent. I said NL, right? So that's what it is. Um, we're here. I just want to talk about Mexican boxing is number one. I want to talk about boxing in general. Some of the takes that we haven't been seeing happening in YouTube, right? Shout out to Taker. Shout out to Eric Jeffries. Shout out to Sergeant. Shout out to Gary Antoine Russell, the future pound for pound, who's in here. He says, shout out Cuba. Yeah, so that's some of the takes I want to go in on. Just in general, obviously Puro, obviously Sergio, with the rise of what we call Shakur Stevenson takes and fanboys, with the rise of what we call Mexican for Triple G type of fanboys out here. We see them all the time. Puro's the one that put me on game on the Mexican for Triple G guys, and everything in between. I want to talk about those subjects, and I want you guys to weigh in and to go in, and just talk about boxing in general, the state of it, the Mexican boxing, and also the YouTube community. 'Cause I see like it's a lot of this isn't being said, right? Uh, what you think? Obviously, Sergio right there with the nice Shakur Stevenson. The nice Shakur Stevenson, the nice Shakur Stevenson. What would you call that? Avatar.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Is that who that is?
yeah,
yeah.
it's looks like
That's your course
Shakur
with.
Stevenson.
I think he was doing
Kind of
it.
looks like a Shakur and AB, put together. Fucking Surge, man.
Yeah,
No,
this
yeah.
¿Qué onda, güey?
He was doing
Oh,
it.
bro.
I think he
What's
was
going
doing
on?
an interview with Fight Hub. I think it was. Yeah, so that's where I got it from. I took a
Okay.
screenshot. You know, I respect his skills. I mean, other than that, bro. But yeah, man. You just can't hit women. That's like I have zero tolerance for that type of buffoonery. You know what I'm saying?
I totally 100% agree with you, bro.
Sure.
Salute to Knockout Ned. Salute to Omar E. Omar E. Salute to you, brother, with the almighty CCD. Thank you, brother. Uh, but Sergio, obviously, Puro, you guys keep on
Mm.
seeing. Uh, Puro sent me a video, right? I tried to.
Was
I
it a
haven't
porno?
said this. No, that wasn't a breastfeeding video.
I wouldn't send those to rep it.
It wasn't. It wasn't breastfeeding videos. It wasn't any of that stuff, right? It wasn't nothing like
Gotcha.
that, right? But it's like the video of Eddie Reynoso talking about Oscar Valdez and the method of winning, which isn't said. And I think a lot of people are keep on saying that Oscar Valdez is gonna come over here, force the fight on some rugged, thuggish style. Weighing a little bit on what you saw in that video. I had some things of what I saw that I think about boxing. He says he's gonna keep it boxing, as he said. What do you think about that video that you sent me, Puro, in regards to the game plan that Eddie Reynoso spoke about? If you're there, brother.
I think he stepped out a bit.
Yeah, I can't hear. I can't hear. Hey,
Rep,
Puro, I
give
can't
me
hear.
like
you,
a
bro.
minute, and I'll be right back.
All right. So I'm gonna
Okay,
go
cool,
in.
thanks.
I'm gonna give you guys salute to
yeah.
SSC. Salute to SSC. I'm gonna give you like a synopsis and shit. Or like a little small recap. So basically, he was saying, "Yo, I train. I'm a great trainer. I train fighters, all styles. And you know what? I love patient fighting. I love jabs. I love that Oscar Valdez has legs and an all-around game. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people are out here thinking that Oscar Valdez is out here on some just like what do you call this guy? Perro Angulo type of style, bro. This man has all the ability. This man has power, pop, the foot speed, the hand speed, the experience. To me, it's ridiculous. Killer be killed. That people are just overlooking him. And at this point, the odds are getting ridiculous. Plus 350. That means if I put 300, I get 1,000. You guys will see a screenshot of this. I am doing that. They're getting ridiculous, brother. I don't know if what it is. I think it's obviously certain bias in the media. But what do you think about the chances of Oscar Valdez beating Shakur Stevenson?
Very high, very very high, man. I can't wait, man. People don't know boxing, bro. I be hearing these dudes, bro. Like, man, people don't know what the fuck they're talking about, bro. They be sucking the skin off fucking on Shakur Stevenson, bro. I just can't. People say, "Oh, Shakur Stevenson's jab's gonna give out this problems," man. Bro, I want fucking Shakur Stevenson to throw that jab all fucking night, bro. Try, I want that, bro. People don't know, bro. People don't know the Eddie Reynoso methods, man. They don't know, bro. Man, more jabs Shakur Stevenson, the better. I love it. I love it. Throw that fucking right hand, bro. I love it. Throw everything, bro. It don't fucking matter, bro. Eddie Reynoso already got a game plan for that shit, bro. A lot of these dudes don't know what the fuck they talking about. This shit gets fucking cringy out here, bro. But I can't wait, bro. I can't wait for that fight. Man, I'm taking all bets, bro. I want to bet anybody on this fight, bro. Easy, Valdez, easy, bro. Hey,
Yo,
don't be surprised. Don't be
Battling.
surprised. Corey Stevenson getting knocked out a couple of times. I'm just letting y'all. I'm
facts.
just no. I'm just. I can't wait, bro.
Uh, what's it called? Gary Antoine Russell saying, "Please don't waste your money." I am not wasting my money. I'll bet you more money. I mean, I know Puro has money with you. I'll bet you some money. We'll take all your money,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
Uh,
man.
yeah. I mean, salute to SSC. What you think about all this cap that's going on, Puro? And in regards to Eddie and also that people just think that this man's just running in, it's just gonna run in and start doing wild things.
I mean, I don't really care about all the cap, bro. It's just kind of like I've heard some people, so, like some certain people, I'm not gonna name names, that I actually think they know what they're talking about,
Mhm.
and now they're starting to hop on the Shakur bandwagon as well. I don't know, like I'm no fucking psychologist or anything, but it's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of like if everybody says something, you start to believe it. I have no idea, but I just trust my eyes, bro. And especially how recently he's been on these interviews saying that if he was Canelo's height, he'd be the same. I just like, bro, man, it's just everything that's happening is what I see. Like, shit, man, what's been happening for every like highly touted prospect that's been put in a fight when they're not ready, bro. You get what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, to be honest, who knows who's gonna win, especially with the odds being where they are. All I know is that I'm gonna trust my eyes. I'm gonna trust what I've seen throughout
Mhm.
the history of boxing, and my bet's good, man. And I like what I'm seeing from Valdez. You hardly ever hear him saying anything. I think you said like once or two things to Shakur directly, and the rest it's been like promotional obligation. So I mean, if I lose, I lose. But I mean, I just know uh, I mean, I know nothing's going to change. I mean, being this close to the fight, unless there's an injury or something else that comes out throughout the wherever you get your information,
Mhm.
and you choose to believe it, man. Shit, I'm so confident in this bet, bro. It's just, I mean, boxing. It don't matter what era you're in. Doesn't matter how hyped the dude is. Boxing is boxing, bro. Just trust your eyes and you'll be all right.
There you
Yeah,
go.
man.
Plain and simple.
Yo, Knockout Net saying, yo, say names, Budo. Say names. And then obviously we got the man,
I'll say.
pounds, pounds,
I don't give a
pounds,
fuck.
pounds,
I'll say.
pounds, 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 pounds in here. Salute to pounds. And obviously Rashid Johnson's always coming in. You're all are delusional. Yeah, I feel you, brother. But it's like that's the one thing I don't get. Like, we see Shakur Stevenson's style. Like he literally doesn't lend himself to knocking nobody out. He literally doesn't have the fastest feet of any fighter that I've seen in regards to some of the young guys. Um, how much you got? Rep it is what IB saying. IB saying how much you got. We can beat. We can bet, fam. I just pray you pay like the real ones. Yeah, bro. What you want to bet? I do pay, brother. What you want to bet? We could do a. We could do
IB,
a.
what up, my boy?
Yeah, we could do a. What you got with IB, Puro? Do you have any bets with him?
I really don't remember, to be honest, but I'm sure IB remembers.
IB, do you have any bets with Puro? Because I don't want to get you broke, brother. Seriously. Cause shit, I really, I'm being serious. This dude's. I really don't want to be taking money like that all over the place.
No,
You
IB
got
is
bets
cool,
with
man.
Puro?
It's just a friendly wager between gentlemen. It's all good. It's all good. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
handle that.
yeah. Egg, salute to
Yo,
egg,
yo.
salute to egg.
Hey,
Shakur's
What up,
gonna
Egg?
cry again. Go in,
look,
Sergio.
look. Here's the thing, bro. Like, put boxing aside and whatever, bro.
Mm-hmm.
cool. Like it's cool. Like if you say, hey, you know what, I got Shakur. I think Shakur's gonna win the fight. You know, it's cool. We're talking about boxing, right? But a lot of these dudes want Shakur to win, right? They want Shakur to win. How the fuck in their fucking right mind want a woman beater? These dude that be putting hands on a woman to win, bro. I don't understand it. How you support an individual like that, bro? Me as an American, bro, like and man, I wish the Corey Stevenson would never have done that, bro. Maybe I approach him a little bit different, but I mean, I respect the skills. I mean, when they're talking boxing, that's cool. But Valdez, man, people are overlooking his skills, man, and that's where a lot of people, man, people are gonna be on suicide watch, bro. I'm telling you, bro. A lot of people are gonna be on suicide watch. They're gonna be shocked. Valdez is gonna shock the world, bro. You know, to not to me, because I already know he's gonna win, bro. He's gonna fucking win. This it's just a lot of these dudes, bro, be idolizing Shakur Stevenson. This is a problem, bro. It's a problem, bro. Like I don't understand how you support this type of individual, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me.
Shit,
I
Serge, Weapon
think
knows who I am, man. I'm fucking brutally honest sometimes, bro. I mean, like even if Valdez wins, bro, they already got a built-in excuse, bro. So I
Oh,
mean, I
sure,
already know Valdez ain't gonna get the credit, bro. But
for
for
sure.
me, it don't matter, and I'm sure to Valdez it doesn't matter either, bro. So it is what it is.
Exactly. We already know that, but we're gonna be right here. We're gonna let them know. You know what I'm saying. I told you so. You know what I'm saying? Pay me right now. Pay me right now, bro. You know what
I
I'm saying?
be saying personal life problems I don't care about. All I care about is boxing. But what's wrong is what's wrong for sure, as he says.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Salute to
And
IB.
And unfortunately,
Let's
IB makes a good point. Sorry, Rep, to cut you off.
go
Like
on.
You
literally, I mean, he could be like a known to beat up every chick he sees, bro. It could be
Mhm,
this, it could be that. But at the end of the day, bro, shit, man, I've seen some horrible people, win fights and shit. It's just
mhm,
unfortunately, sometimes the bad guy wins, bro. It is what it is. I'm not
mhm.
saying Shakur's a bad guy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
only
for sure.
thing
That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. But yeah, man. But not a
this
lot of
what I
people.
don't
Go ahead, bro.
this is what I don't like. I don't like this, right? It says like obviously you hear me on the calm right now. Of course I'm calm because I'm trying to be what you call sophisticated boxing talk right now. I mean I want to rip asses and all this. But
Rip
the thing
asses, rep.
is,
Fuck it.
yeah, rip passes. The thing is the only thing I don't like is this. They don't say the same thing for Valdez as they do for other fighters. Like Valdez, they kept on telling him, "Yo, what's up with the T? What's up with this?" Bradley, I literally heard the man Bradley say, "Yo, Valdez, retire your belt. You shouldn't be fighting." Literally saying this as the fight was about to commence. Retire your belt. You shouldn't be fighting. Right? All that type of stuff. Right? I don't
Yeah.
like that they don't ask Shakur Stevenson anything about it. They should ask him. Ask him about it. Who cares? Make it even. It all matters about all this type of shit. If they want to shit on somebody like that, that's all I gotta say. Salute to the man. IB was on here. What's cracking, brother?
What's good with
IB,
the
what up?
fellas, man? Salute everybody on the panel. We got
Bro,
Puro, Sergio, my
bro.
nigga, what Rapid.
No doubt.
How you
What's
this
good
fight
with
going?
y'all? What y'all cooking on Valdez and
Same old.
Well, I'm gonna go in on all these topics that we see. Like we see some shit like this Mexicans for Triple G shit that I always see cracking off. I always see this Canelo shit. The Canelo hits everywhere. I always see, like I said, the Valdez and Shakur shit. Obviously, you're straight up. You want Shakur. I respect that. I respect you, brother. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of guys out here capping, acting like it's Shakur, like Oscar Valdez don't have no chance. And hey, just take my take. I think Oscar Valdez is gonna win, and I'm not even disrespecting him on the beating women tip. I'm just keeping it boxing, as I say, right? I just think
Yo,
Oscar is faster. I think he has faster foot movement. I think he has faster hand. That's why I'm willing to bet you, brother. What you think about that, IB? What's going on? Why do you think Shakur is favored by so many peoples?
I think the boxing skill and IQ as a whole, and he got great experience too for being so young. I'm gonna be truthfully honest with you. I honestly feel most of these boxing fans know what they see when it comes to Shakur, but I would say Shakur is just so sharp. He separated himself from the guys in his weight division. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been at 135 or 140, so I can't speak for those guys. But right now at 130, I feel like Shakur separated himself with his skills, his ring IQ, his experience. He like the sharpest knife in a drawer, bro. It's kind of hard to pick against him if you understand what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. He definitely got skills. I don't think nobody takes that away from him. But I just think people are overlooking Valdez, which is fucking good,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, Valdez earned his position. That's what a lot of people got to understand. You feel me? You can say what you want to say about the Robson fight, but Oscar Valdez earned his position. He earned his way. He deserved this fight right here with Shakur. This was the fight motherfuckers been screaming for. Now we got it. So I'm just grateful. But you can't sit up here and knock Oscar Valdez like he didn't earn his position or he didn't earn this fight, because he definitely did. You know?
Yep, exactly.
And I was going to ask you. I agree. For me, in Shakur, he is a champion. A legitimate champion in my eyes, and I do see the skill that you see. But when you say that he separated himself in the division, I mean, there's still. I mean, he hasn't fought Valdez yet, but take Valdez out of there. I mean, like other than Jamel Herring, currently at 130. I mean, and that's where I'm coming from. Like that's his biggest win. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Not
And
realistically speaking, nah, you're right. You know, like
Mhm.
you can't separate yourself from somebody that you haven't fought, or so I understand where you're coming from with that, Piro. I'm just
Yeah.
talking about, like skill wise, from what I've seen
Mhm.
from Shakur and what I've seen from, in my opinion, I feel like ain't nobody fucking with him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah, and
he just,
I get it. I get it.
he a couple
I
steps
totally get it.
ahead, a couple steps above, these guys. That's all I'm saying.
And I get it. Yeah, and me personally, like I said it like before, like I probably said it like a year before the fight was even like actually like a realistic shot of being made. I don't think Shakur's ready for Valdez. I mean, he's not that far off, but the thing is that they're still just not even looking at it as a fan. I mean, just looking at it at Shakur's perspective. He doesn't know what he would do when something goes wrong. Right now, everything's been really easy, and I attribute that to he's been better than the competition he's been up against. But eventually, he's gonna go up against a dude that he's not gonna be able to evade his punches. I mean, that's the thing. Like people, that's what I notice about Shakur is that people are already making him as this complete fighter when we haven't seen it in the ring. And trust me, as a young man watching
Facts.
when I first started watching the sport, yeah, that's like you start seeing a dude that you think is unstoppable, and you're like, damn, this guy's never gonna be beat. But then with experience, you start learning that, like, in boxing, eventually every dude is gonna get hit, and then they're gonna have to know what they're gonna do if they get knocked down, and they're gonna know what to do when they're getting their ass kicked. And that's just what I haven't seen from Shakur to put him over a guy like Valdez, because I know I've seen Valdez get his ass beat and still win a fight. I haven't seen that from Shakur.
Facts. Well said, bro. Exactly.
Yeah,
Well
for sure.
said.
Yeah, go ahead, Sergio. Cook on that. Cook on that. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. But that's why I made sure I wasn't about to come up here capping for Shakur. That's why I said I'm strictly talking about 130. I'm not about to talk about these fantasy fights at 35, 40, what he could do to people at one. I'm not about to come up here to do that. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna talk about 130. But I respect it though. Go ahead, Serge. You got it, my brother.
And
So
Serge, before you say something, let me just tell something to IB. But and I totally agree with you, IB. And trust me, I know you ain't gonna come here capping for Shakur. But this is the thing. What worries me is that Shakur, when he has a fight, is talking about how he's better than Canelo, how he's gonna be, how beating Valdez is gonna make him like the best pound for pound on the planet. You get what I'm saying? That's what worries me. Is that it seems like I don't know Shakur personally, but it seems like he's buying into a little bit of his own hype.
yeah, that's
Yeah. I mean, you know how these youngsters is, man. I mean, that's something you should say, but fans like us is just gonna look back and say that's cap. You know what I mean? Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
We know
Oh,
what eyes can see. You got two eyes, don't you? Don't you, Piro? They work, don't they?
yeah, exactly. That's
So
what I'm saying. That's all I've been saying to
you
everybody.
know
But
what the fuck going on.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shakur, but I mean, these youngsters, they say anything, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I understand,
Hey,
man. And fuck it,
IB.
man. He wanted it. Hey, it's coming. April
Facts.
30th. There it is. Let's see.
Salute to Abe. First off, IB, you are saluted by me times a billion, brother. You ain't no sucker. You ain't intimidated by just a Mexican right here talking boxing. A lot of brothers is out here shook and scared to get on a panel just because I'm on here. IB's my friend. I don't care. Whatever he says, I rock with it. If he says it, I don't give a fuck. Right? But
Salute
why
to
are
Yeah,
dudes
nah,
out
for
here
sure. Now
in
you
the
know he
chat?
been rocking Surge. You know it ain't
Yes,
never
for
been there.
sure.
I
Yo,
respect
that's for sure.
everybody, bro. Until I'm
Facts,
disrespected. So I give
facts,
respect, bro. But you got to give it to get it too. That's what a lot of people
facts,
don't realize, bro. You can't just disrespect a motherfucker for no reason. And don't energy,
facts.
bro. The energy you give out is the energy you gonna receive. And
Mhm,
that's what people
mhm,
need to realize, bro. So, if you want to keep that same energy, that disrespectful shit, you're gonna get straight disrespect. So the Mexican fans, the
mhm,
African American fans, the fans in the
mhm.
UK, shit, man, it's all love. We only talking boxing. This ain't nothing personal.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts,
Yeah,
brother.
man.
Thank you
I'm
for
being so
saying that.
sensitive.
That's why. That's what I'm saying. If you're in the comment section out here saying shit, just jump on here. Don't worry. It's just a couple minutes of cooking. IB will cook you. Anybody will cook you up here. We don't give a shit. It's whatever. Whatever thing you got to say it. Why are you scared? Jump on here. I jump on everywhere. I jump on everybody's panel. I don't give a shit. It's words at the end of the day, and it's always proven, right? Like it's easy. I'm picking Oscar. IB's picking Shakur, and the results happen. And simple as that. Same thing with Budo. He's picking Oscar too, right? So the results happen, and whatever we say ain't gonna matter because the results are gonna justify whatever the hell we're saying at this point, bro.
Yeah,
I just
sure.
facts, bro. Sergio, go in, brother. My bad, I cut you off. I just wanted to say that. I wanted to give IB a salute for that, and salute to Jose Samano and John Blaze and Abe for being in here.
Nah, it's good. Like I said before, Shakur, he got good boxing skills, but man, I'm just like what Puto Sud said what I wanted to say, and just with better words, bro. I have Valdez 60-40 winning the fight, bro, or maybe a little bit more than that, bro. To be honest with you, like 100, not even capping or anything, bro. Just telling straight how I see it, how I think the fight would play out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, 60-40, bro. Valdez is gonna win, bro. I'm hella confident. I ain't never been so confident before like this in this fight. I'm fucking confident, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up. Though. So you should be confident, like, and y'all should root for y'all's people too. I'm not saying if the Mexicans say Mexicans run boxing, that's okay. That's their opinion type shit. You know what I mean? And it's just other motherfuckers want to hear the facts and the reason and the why. You know what I mean?
Mhm, mhm.
And once y'all start breaking down the facts to them, maybe they'll understand. Like, okay, you know what I mean? But any boxing fan better put some respect on the Mexicans all throughout the history. Them motherfuckers is boxing. You hear what I'm saying though? Like, Mexicans are boxing. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
you can't disrespect that, bro. Like you gotta understand when motherfuckers say man and support your own people too. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not saying that Mexicans is the only people that run, but Mexicans are boxing, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. You feel me? Because that's the truth.
Yes, sir. I
Yeah,
look.
that's fact.
I'm real
Go on,
quick.
Sergio.
I picked Shakur Stevenson to win all his other fights. I picked him, you know what I'm saying? But just this one, you know what I'm saying? So that goes to show you I'm not, I'm non-biased, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you with one, bro. I'm gonna hit you with one, right? Because this is what I see. Some of these guys. You're not that guy, brother. You're not that guy. Just fucking throwing all your, what's it called? Throwing all your eggs in one basket, bro. If Shakur Stevenson does happen to lose, are you gonna be down and crying about it?
Nah, I mean, I only bet what I can afford. Like, I got more money than what I bet. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I'm still a 9 to 5 working nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of motherfuckers got it misconstrued because I do win a lot of bets, but I'm not rich at all. I'm nowhere near close to being rich. But I bet some shit that I'm willing to pay my brothers. I'm not just betting some shit to try to come up on a few hundred or nothing. I really bet out of like some I would donate to my brother's family type shit before I give the money to the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
I
And what I'll
want you to
say,
get it well rep it and not Bavada. I want Piro to get it for his daughter and not, you know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
saw, all these other betting, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
DraftKings and shit. Like that's what I bet. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I bet smart and it be looking good for me. I done scraped up hella money. Like I know what I see in the ring too now. You know what I mean?
What you been hitting on? Who's been your victims or what?
Shit, yo, I mean, I don't really want to, they put everybody out there
Yeah,
like
put
that,
them out
but
there. Put them
they
out
know
there.
they know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like I could really break it down, and y'all be like, "God damn," you feel me? Like, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's some slight money, but just know that I done hit motherfuckers up top of the head like 10 motherfuckers we all know on this panel. You feel me?
You know what? I'm waiting for some suckers to come over here and bet me on that Vivo bullshit. That's what I'm waiting for. Just like the sucker ass Bill Haney, who owes me $1,000, by the way. That's the type of suckers I want. Someone bet me on the Bevel tip. I have Canelo beating Bevel easy. And I just keep, it's easy. Whatever you want to bet, shit, let's do it. That's the whole thing. I'm waiting for some suckers to come through and say, "Well, rep it. Here's 1,000. Here's 600. Whatever the hell it takes for Bevel to beat Canelo." I'm waiting for the suckers to appear. Where are they at?
I'm a big Bevel fan, man. I'm a big Bevel fan, bro. But I just Canelo's gonna win it, bro. Canelo's gonna win it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the suckers to pop up. I see a lot of guys making reckless like statements about Bevel and all this other shit. You've seen it too, IB. You've seen it too, Puto. They're all over saying Bevel this, Bevel that. I'm just saying it's easy work. I don't see nothing different. All he does is throw a barrage of punches, but he stops in between. He doesn't engage. I mean, I don't see Bevel winning, brother. I know that the weight is heavy, but that's about it. I don't see nothing. I mean, if you're a Canelo hater, are you really out here?
Hey, ask Piero and Sergio who they got real quick.
Who do you got, Sergio?
Man, I got Canelo, bro, winning the fight. People got a fucking chin. He know how to beat distance, bro. His distance is fucking good, and his was his 1-2s is fucking. I know you don't like it when I say he got his, a good 1-2 because you disagree with rapping, but yeah, I think his 1-2 is pretty up there, bro. I think he's probably one of the best in the game, especially at 175. I feel like he might be. I feel like he might be one of the toughest, more technical fighter on 175. Bevel is just fucking all strength, bro, power and shit. I mean, better beef, right? So those two are the top guys on the 175. Yeah, man. I think Canelo wins, bro. I don't know about stoppage because Bevel got a fucking chin, but I think he'll win in the scorecards for sure, bro. Probably 7-5.
Go in, Poodle. By the way, salute to IB with the chaser. The chaser, dog.
I chase with the limes, man. I don't do no chasing like that, but I fuck with the limes.
Yeah, no, man. That's supposed to drink tequila, bro. That's the old school way and shit, man.
Yeah, that's old school right there, dog.
Mixing they fucking tequilas and shit, or drinking tequila that like fucking have like makers something. I don't know. I was having this discussion with my sister, but anyways.
Hey, but Piero, who you got, Canelo or Bevo? I don't think I heard you make that prediction. I know you got Canelo.
I got Canelo. It's either gonna be. I mean, it all depends on Bivol. I think he's like really skilled. The only thing that Canelo has over any opponent, better beef. I mean, anybody that like that realistically he would fight. Like it's just experience, man. And at the end of the day, it's what the other fighters going to react to what Canelo gives them. You get what I'm saying? I mean, Canelo has many different ways he can beat you. He's seen every style, but I guarantee you this: that there's nobody around other than like maybe like a Nonito Donaire or somebody that's just been boxing for a cool minute that's seen anybody that's like a Canelo, And I think Canelo knows this, but it is what it is, So that's why there's really. I mean, I love Canelo. Don't get me wrong, and I'm, I'm Mexican, so I'm proud that, there's somebody that comes from where my parents came from and shit, and who I identify with that's like that good, But I mean, it's just there's no really Canelo fight that I'm really like, oh my god, I can't wait to see that one. Maybe Anthony Yard. I don't know. I just think that guys, I like him. I like Anthony Yard. Yeah, so sure, I mean, and that would be a dangerous fight, I think, because like he knows what it. I mean, he's been in with some killers. So like, I don't know if Anthony Yard would win, but I mean, I think he would. That'd be a guy that'd be like, okay, this guy's seen a killer like Canelo. He's gotten beat by one, but he's still seen one. But sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna say. I don't know. I just got Canelo by however he wins. I just got Canelo winning that fight.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let me ask the panel a question real quick though. Y'all been cooking, but we about to turn this motherfucking stove up just a couple notches real quick, man. What style would give Canelo the most problems? We're gonna start with what rep it. I know this is show, but I want to hear what rep its opinion, and then we're gonna pass it around back to Sergio, then back to Piero. I'm just asking a question. You feel me? I mean, I can answer it too, but what style would give Canelo the most problems?
The style, it doesn't exist in this era, bro. It's over with. The style is not out there. Nobody has a style. The only style that I think, this is the only one I've said that will give him problems in regards to a fight, would be a Mexican fighter by the name of Zurdo Ramirez.
Hey,
That
Will Rep,
type of
you fucking
style,
Will Rep,
that
you got
type of
what I was
style,
about to
that
say.
type of that type of style where there's things on the line, where there's pride on the line, where if you go back to Mexico and you don't want to hear, yo, this guy Zurdo beat the shit out of me. This vice
Break it
versa.
down. Break it down.
Vice versa.
Break it down real
Zurdo,
quick.
yeah, Zurdo don't want to go home and be hearing, yo, Canelo beat your ass, that type of shit. So there's a lot of pride involved. The Spanish will crack off. The length, obviously, of Zurdo, the fact that they sparred when Canelo was 24, 25 years old, and they know what's cracking. They know each other's like flaws in a sense. Um, that shit will crack off. And I don't know who got the best, but some people say Zurdo got the best at Canelo in sparring when they were younger. So that to me is just interesting. And obviously, the Mexican on Mexican crime is another thing that it happens right there that just intensifies it. That's why I don't think it's ever happened. I don't think he's ever fought a guy that big or with that ability. I know a lot of guys a lot of guys think that it won't be a hard fight, but I think that's the hardest one. Period, bro. He just has the style. He has the body shots, and I did see one body shot from Caleb Plant do a little bit of damage on Canelo in the eighth round. I hit him in the solar plexus, and these guys don't go to the body. I think it's gonna take Zurdo, a guy like a Mexican guy like that, to go to the body to do anything to Canelo. Bevo to me is easy work. What you think, Puro? Puro, then Sergio, because I think I stole your fucking
Yeah, you
Zurdo
took
thing, brother.
shit, bro.
Here's the thing, I've actually thought about this a little bit, not too much in the past. I don't know, whatever days or weeks, months, about who could actually beat Canelo and what style like gives Canelo most problems. And to be honest, like what I've came up with, I'm still thinking about it. I don't think there's a style per se that would beat Canelo because he's so seasoned, he's seen everything, and then a lot of the fighters around, like just they don't fight enough. Got to quote Shelton Moore a little bit right there, man, because he makes a lot of sense that these guys just don't fight enough. Um, I mean, so it's a hard question to answer it. I mean, no fighter is invincible, but it's just at the level that Canelo's at compared to anybody he could fight. It's not about style. It's not about. It's definitely not about style. It's just about you're literally to beat because I don't think. I mean, you could see that Kovalev had success with his jab. I think Triple G is the one that gave him his best work. Ever since Floyd, the first fight I had it a draw. Second fight I had Canelo winning, even though like I thought it was a lot more wider when I initially saw it. But I think I've seen that fight, I don't know, maybe like 10 more times, and it keeps getting closer. So I mean, like literally, Canelo at that point in time, him and Triple G were so evenly matched. I mean, they could have fought 100 times in the span of a year, and I mean, they would have probably went 50-50, at that point. But Canelo's a different fighter now, So I don't think it's a style. It's going to be somebody with enough ring IQ to try to negate anything that I'm gonna say Floyd, that Canelo could do in the ring in that fight, and that's how you beat Canelo. I think it's just you're gonna have to outsmart him in the ring. If you can't outsmart him in the ring, it's just I don't see anybody beating him.
Yeah. I think War Rep already said what I was gonna say, but I think what's his name, Zordo, but not the Zordo right now though. I think Zordo a little bit more experience. I think with a couple more fights, I think that shit will be it'll be way more. It'll be more difficult for Canelo because Zordo will have a little bit more experience. But again, bro, at the same time, it's just more Canelo's getting how do I tell you is going to acclimate himself to 175. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't come down, I think that would be a good fight. If I go fights in Mexico, it's going to be a fucking sellout. It's going to be good. I think I just see Zurdo. I mean, there's better beef out there. He does come forward. He does have the strength. He does have the power. Maybe him. I think Benavidez just walks in. I think he is I think he just plays into Canelo's hands. I don't see really Benavidez giving Canelo any you know what I'm saying a tough fight like that. And then Charlo, I think he's just easy work for Canelo. That's easy work in my opinion. And Andre, that even easier, bro. I just don't see anybody. I don't see it, bro. It's just not. I think Canelo's seen all styles. You gotta be a bad motherfucker. I think that's gonna be Zordo, bro, with a couple more fights. I just don't see anybody else, bro.
What's cracking, Los? What's cracking? IB, let me get your
What post?
input. Salute to Los, brother, my brother right here. But IB, let me get your input before we go to
Yo,
Los.
was
Okay, yeah. I asked that question a few times, and I say styles because a fighter styles make fights for one, and I don't really see too many fighters that gave Canelo problems per se. But every fighter has a certain style, and ain't no fighter the same. They might have a similar style, but they still do different things in the ring. But what I love, what Puro said though, because he an OG with this boxing shit. And 9 times out of 10, when I do place these bets on fights, I always 99.9% of the time, I go with who I feel is the smarter fighter. The smarter fighter. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can go in this motherfucker and just, throw some punches. Cause you're gonna get hit regardless. You know what I mean? But you got to be mentally tough, mentally smart. You got to make those quick adjustments, in a blink of in a blink of an eye, snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like you're back against the ropes, and Canelo does that. It's kind of hard to beat a Canelo, cause like y'all said, he's seen damn near every style. But if it was that one fighter, you know, he's gonna have a specific style. I just felt like which style y'all think, and y'all say Zordo Ramirez. He's a smart young fighter, but he got that pressure type of style. Like he applies pressure, but he's a puncher as well. And it's a lot of people that's high on Zordo, like OG Shelton, for instance. A lot of people that's high on Zordo Ramirez. So I can understand that Zordo shit too, but styles make fights, and I feel like it could be a style out there that could get Canelo, but I have yet to see it right now. I don't know. You feel me? That's why I asked the question. What style y'all think? We can pass it to Los. You feel me? But I always go for the smarter fighter anyway. So that's just me though. The fighter that make the least mistakes and capitalize on almost every mistake he can.
Yeah, man. That
No
was a great question,
doubt,
though.
bro. Yeah, no
yeah,
doubt. Los, what you
yeah,
think
but
about
think
this?
about Canelo. So y'all talking about who's gonna beat Canelo? Well, I'll say this: nobody at 168 beats Canelo. That's like his golden division. But 175, honestly, I can see a lot of guys beating Canelo, man. Like at 175, I mean, I'm picking Canelo to beat Pavon. It's a close fight. I can see Pavon beating him. Better be up to Zurdo too. These are all 50-50 fights in my opinion, so he could lose those fights. The thing about Canelo is I think he has that same problem Lomachenko had, where he lets these guys win too many rounds early, and sooner than later, that's just gonna bite him in the ass. Like Canelo's taking big risk right now. I mean, of course, it helps his style because Canelo had a problem where he would gas out. That was his biggest problem about 3 years ago, right? Was gassing out. Like they said in the Triple G fight, right? Oh, he's gassing out. He needs to fix his gas tank. Well, now he has, right? But he hasn't fixed his stamina, but he fixed the way he fights, and he throws less punches in the beginning rounds, and he waits till the end of the fight, where he banks on the end to land that knockout punch. So I mean, like it works for him, but man, like that risk you're taking, hey, it's gonna bite you in the ass soon, bro. Like if you're letting these dudes like win these early rounds, all that quick and that easily. So I think
It's
stylistically, Bovo is Canelo's toughest fight stylistically, and I give
Okay.
Canelo
There you
props
go.
for
There
fighting
you go.
Bovo.
Now you gave us the name. The question was what style gives Canelo the most problems. I never said what style can beat you know what I mean? But It is some guys people think could be Canelo, but the question is, what style gives Canelo the most problems? You think it's Bivol, the type of fighter Bivol is? He'll go in there and give Canelo the most problems.
Well, like I said, you gotta win the, you gotta bank in, you gotta take advantage. You gotta take advantage of the early rounds Canelo gives you. I think Bivol can do that, but I also think Bivol is strong enough to withstand a late uh, run by Canelo, right? He's strong enough. He's a big guy. He has a good chin. I mean, Smith rocked him, and he came out the next round firing. So I do feel like Bivol is Canelo's toughest fight stylistically, but physically speaking, because there's a difference. Stylistically, skill-wise, it's Bivol, but physically, it's Beterbiev. That's his. You know, I'll say it like this: I have tiers, right? The toughest fights for Canelo by tier. The first tier is Bivol and Beterbiev. That's the first tier. I think Bivol is slightly harder than Beterbiev, but that's the first tier. Second tier is Zurdo. And then third tier is like guys like Benavides, Charlo, Andrade, shit like that. You know. But yeah, that's what I think.
Yo,
Facts.
salute to LT, brother, who's in here.
Yo,
Salute
LT.
to Raider, who says Puro is
Saludos
correct.
a la raza. My bad, bro.
Saludos. Puro is correct. Style is not going to beat Canelo. There is more attributes that you need than style, mentality, ring IQ, stamina, experience, and more will need to put it together as Raider outlays. Salute to Raider. And obviously Pounce Nello has been all styles, has been and seen all styles. His timing to adapt is up there with another level. That's what I believe too. LT, what you think? You think any of these guys in this modern era can beat Canelo, or they have the ability, or they give him the toughest fight, as IB says? Who gives Canelo the toughest fight? I personally don't think it's Bevo. I think it's somebody else. I think it's Zurdo, but the man Los, I mean, he has the right to say, because I mean, shit, Bevo's a beast. He
Right.
has Bevo being that guy.
I mean, fuck. Fuck, a ver, porque fuck. All right, man. ¿Por qué yo sé, a la verga? Shit.
It's a tough
All
question,
right.
bro.
I
Tough
know.
question.
All right. There's a lot of cover, you know what I mean? All right. So I agree with Pounds, bro. Canelo's seen it all, been there before. I mean, the experience with Canelo and just the ability. I mean, Pounds just nailed that shit. I mean, fuck, man. I think stylistically, like what Lo said, it's fucking Bivol, bro. You know,
Yeah, you're with the
like,
Bivol?
yeah, it's Bivol. I mean,
Okay.
and Better Beef is just gonna come forward. You know, he's not. You know, he's not gonna. You know what to expect with Bivol and with Better Beef. That's the thing, bro. You know, we've never seen them change their styles. You know, they're good at what they do, and that's what they're bringing to the table. And it's either where Canelo can, beat them, or right. So you know they're not gonna change anything. Like they're not gonna see a Better BF go and become a back foot bitch. You know what I mean? Like you know what he's there for, and and Canelo's seen it all, bro. Right? Canelo's seen it all. So I'm not gonna lie. This is what I think. I think in a bad day of Canelo, I think both of them can beat him. In a bad day of Canelo,
No doubt. No doubt.
Canelo did bring his A game. I mean, Canelo did take his time off for a reason. He wanted to heal. He wanted to get his good rest to come in good, fresh. Be on point. And that's why I think these guys ain't beating them. Not right now, not in his prime. Right, not in his prime. Right, Canelo's just radiates right now. Knows Canelo that he's on his prime. He's on his mission, bro. I don't think IQ wise, no one can beat him. No one, IQ wise, I mean nothing, bro. I mean even if Bivol can fucking outbox Canelo, you just can never count Canelo out because he has that one hitter quitter, bro. Regardless, So. I mean, his punching power, Canelo, is none other, bro. So Canelo can do it all, bro. That's the thing. His boxing IQ it's off the roof, bro. And we all know this, right? He fights any style. He can fight any style, bro. You saw it first with against Galap in his first fight, and then you saw him on his second fight. He became a back foot bitch, and then the second fight he became a pressure fighter. Like he can do it all, bro. You know, so I don't think Canelo, bro. If look, man, even if you're the best boxer right now, it's really gonna take much more than just beat Canelo. Just being
Mm.
the pure. But you're right. So
It takes
I
more.
mean,
It's gonna take a bit of
yeah,
luck, to be honest.
yeah. I mean, yeah, man. Canelo's just. It's just that his IQ is there, bro.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's. I mean, I must.
If
I
it gets
fuck.
beat,
I
if
don't know
he
what to
gets
say,
beat,
man.
ALT, if he gets beat, I want to ask everybody, and this I'm gonna keep it 100. So listen, Jimmy who came on. If he gets beat, is it corruption? Is something happened? Did he fucking take a payment? Did the cartel fucking kidnap his brother again? You know what I mean? Is something weird happening? If you see Canelo get knocked out, the man has a jaw of steel. Is that corruption?
I say so because he's fought some of the most dangerous punchers of this era in Golovkin and Kovalev. Callum Smith as well. The guy's a fucking powerhouse. Danny Jacobs, Miguel Cotto. You know, he's fought some really good slick boxers. Arislandy Lara, Billy Joe. Um, at this
Ready
point,
to
I
jump on
think,
the fucking panel with one. That's on the mom, bro. Fuck that shit. Put your fucking words on the panel, bro.
yeah, like I was
And
saying,
LT.
I think he's a
Yo,
complete
so
fighter now as far as his ring IQ. You know, this guy he's got the ability to box slick. He's got the ability to be a front foot pressure fighter. He's got power, speed, IQ, a chin, gas tank, defense. I mean, he's like almost a perfect fighter. Like, nothing's perfect in life. But if there was a fighter, it's right now Canelo, as close as.
Yeah, bro. This guy could be literally be a chameleon right now. Just as that's because of his boxing IQ, man.
mhm.
That's just it,
Right.
bro.
That's
I,
true. That's true.
yeah, man.
I be if you see Canelo get knocked out, are you thinking this is real, or are you thinking this fake? This is a circus and this shit's staged because this guy has jaw of steel.
To be truthfully honest with you, I don't think we'll ever see Canelo get knocked out. That's just my honest opinion. LT said the IQ. You know what I mean? He got great head movement, and he's doing things boxers is doing all around the ring, standing in the same spot and coming forward. You know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of make him different too. Like he still put himself in a position to get hit, but he still got slickness to him that his head is on a swivel. He's not getting hit. He's slipping punches. He's coming with uppercuts, counter punching. He's doing all the things right in front of your face, though. Right in your front yard at your front door. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He
Yeah.
don't even gotta do too much. A lot of people say he be flat footed with it, but who's really more effective against a Canelo than Canelo could be against himself? He's not. That's why he hasn't switched it up yet. Cause his IQ, he's just something different. That's why a lot of these fighters can't fuck with him. He knocking them out late. He's outboxing them. Everybody gonna get punched. So if Canelo get caught with a few punches, okay, that's boxing. But Canelo's IQ, his skill set is just something different, man.
No doubt, no
Facts.
doubt.
That's facts. I big
Facts.
facts.
Facts. IB.
What you think, Budo, about all that? Also, I want to touch on another subject. Triple G, or Mexicans for Triple G. Also, the fact that guys are. He fights on Saturday, right? He's fighting a Japanese man by the name of Murata. He's defeated many times in sparring. I mean, that's what his coaches said. I don't think it should be a problem for him. What you think about some of these Triple G fans who come out of the woodwork, and I guess they still have that hope that Triple G can come back and do something disastrous, or to in Canelo, or to win those fights that a lot of guys feel he didn't fight. I'll start with Puro, then go into Sergio, and then on down.
Yeah, I wanted to just touch upon the you're saying the knockouts and what IB was saying, what
Go
LT
in,
was
brother.
saying. Yeah, at this level, I'm not even, necessarily saying Canelo's level, but just even the level that Bivol is fighting at, Better Beef, Joe Smith.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like it's extraordinarily hard to get a knockout because these guys can see most of these guys can see every punch coming. So it's not gonna be just some random dude that's gonna knock out Canelo. That I could see it being fixed, or like a complete fucking just ass kicking. That's just I mean I mean it is what it is, but I mean I would have to be like shit, man. Okay, he just turned old. Like this motherfucker ain't old. But anyways, and then the second question about Triple G at this point, I really don't care, man. I mean I don't want him to fight fucking Triple G. And then fucking Mexicans for Triple G, whatever. I mean, fucking, I guess they can root for him. I don't give a fuck. At this point, I don't care.
I do think he it's a good he should fight Triple G, because that question always lingers, when they're gonna look back, and when once Canelo retires and shit like that, like there's always gonna be a question like, okay, so right, well, when they make documentaries about Canelo, they're gonna say, well, Canelo's draw against Golovkin was questionable, and then his second fight against Golovkin was winnable. So they're always gonna say like, why didn't the third fight happen? And doing this shuts that down, bro. The media, the Mexican media, has always asked about Golovkin. Included, right, ESPN en español, like fucking David Faitelson, and Televisa and TV Azteca, like when
These puto ass.
right. So that would really shut up, like, and Canelo's doing the smart thing, bringing that fight back to Mexico, because that's really for them, right? That's for them.
Actually, that's a good point. That's a fucking real good point.
For their people, bro. Golovkin, they were always saying, well, look, bro, before he even fought Golovkin, they were. You guys remember this? Before he even, because most of us are Hispanic and Mexicanos y la verga. Remember, before he fought Golovkin, and before before he fought fucking Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Remember when they were saying who's the best Mexican, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. or Canelo? Remember that shit?
Yeah, they were saying
that's
it
how this whole
with
shit started, LT.
with a lot of conviction too. They weren't saying it on some joke shit. It was real.
Right.
That's
So
how it all
Canelo
started.
put that to rest. Right. So now is this like, why? The Mexican people, why Golovkin? Who's better? And this will shut them up, bro. It's good, man. It's good.
No, that's a good
And
point
plus,
about
bro,
having it in Mexico, LT. I
and
agree.
plus, bro, there's no other bigger fight than Canelo can do besides a Triple G, bro, and Canelo. There's no bigger fight right now for Canelo, bro. Let's be honest.
No,
No
we have
one
to be
has
honest. You're
enough
right. You're fucking right.
popularity.
It's unfortunate. You're right.
Yeah, no one has enough popularity. No one has enough star power like Golovkin, bro. That's just plain and simple. Canelo wouldn't be able to make business with the Zone anymore if he doesn't fight Golovkin. And that's what the Zone wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just, and that's the simple fact, bro. Like,
Look, I
No,
think
you're right,
it's
and I didn't
incredible
think about it that
opponent.
way. You're right. You're fucking right. It's a bullshit, but you're right.
I think Golovkin is still a credible opponent, because if he beats Morata, then he'll be the only unified champion in the middleweight division, right? Guy's a future Hall of Famer. Him and Canelo do have a heated rivalry, and the Zone really wants that fight, because obviously they've lost a lot of money over the years, so they kind of want a super fight to help them, balance their books. I mean, I'm cool with the fight. It's not something I really would go out of my way to pay for, but I think it's a good fight. It's pay per view. It's two top guys going at it. I just hope Canelo knocks him out and just finally ends this. I find it weird so many Mexican fans love Golovkin so much, because I don't know what that's about, but yeah.
It's complicated.
So yeah, I mean, look, I'm okay with it. As far as who's tougher, Bivol or Beterbiev, it's just different, bro. Because I feel like physically, Beterbiev's probably more of a physical beast, as far as physical strength and punching power. But I think Bivol stylistically is more difficult because of his speed, his footwork, his boxing skills, and ring IQ. I think both are tough for different reasons.
I agree.
But you've got Bob Arum coming out and saying that he doesn't want to send Beterbiev over to the Zone. He'd rather have Canelo come to ESPN. So I don't know if that fight's going to happen, because obviously Canelo's got an exclusive deal with the Zone for at least a year. So I don't know about that. Look, as far as him being knocked out, if he fucks around going up to cruiserweight, I mean, look, Canelo's not a big guy. Like, he's big and strong for a middleweight, but like when you're standing next to Callum Smith or Kovalev, he look fucking tiny, bro. And if he goes to cruiserweight, a lot of those guys are small heavyweights. So I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I think at some point it becomes a situation where he's a human being and he has limits. But as far as super middle and light heavyweight, I can't really see anyone knocking him out. If he goes way too far up, then yeah, maybe. But even then, I think his IQ, his skills, I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, I think
I,
it's a
I
I
cruiserweight
want to
agree
say
with
division. A
about
him.
bunch of
Canelo
bullshit.
too. Look, Canelo. Yeah, look, Canelo right now. He reminds me a lot of the way Roy Jones Jr. was talked about in his day. Obviously, they're like different styles, but just the way they're talked about, like they're invincible and stuff. And look what happened to Roy. But as time goes on, you learn from the mistakes they made in the past, right? Roy Jones was fluctuating his weight too much, shit like that. I do know Canelo. He likes to move up and down sometimes, but not to the extreme like Roy did. But if Canelo were to get stopped, listen, if it's by someone like Better Biev or even like Bivol, fucking Joe Smith Jr. or some shit, Zurdo. Nah, I wouldn't say it's corruption, bro. Like it's boxing, like shit. The most unexpected shit happens. Like that's why everybody was shocked when fucking Roy Jones got knocked out. Like they were like, but he fought at heavyweight. How can he get knocked out? At these lower weight divisions. What happens? It's
Anything
boxing,
can
bro.
happen,
It
bro.
happens. Anything can
Anything can
happen.
happen, bro.
But also
Yeah.
talking about yeah, but talking about what was the question about Triple G Murata? I think Triple G knocks out. I mean, stops Murata late. I've seen Murata fight. I guess he has power, but he's not a good boxer, man. I think Triple G should have an easy time with him. If Triple G is maybe like 70% of himself. But I was just say, hey, is Triple G Canelo? That's like if it happens, that's confirmed in Mexico.
Yes. I don't know if it's in Mexico, but it's confirmed
Really?
that it
That's
happened.
cool.
I don't know if it's in Mexico though.
That's dope. That's dope. I
That
like
would
that.
be dope, bro. That would be dope.
I
That'd
don't
be
like
like
it, but
a.
LT made some good points. So what are you gonna
Why
do?
don't you like it, Puro? Why don't you like the fight it made?
Because I prefer to see better beef and Canelo, to be honest.
Yeah.
But that's just me. But like LT, like shit. I mean, LT, like literally, well, everything he said is like all facts, bro. This is in Mexico, and at the end of the day, the fans that fucking Canelo listen to are the Mexican fans in Mexico, bro. And fucking Oscar just proved it, bro. Like Oscar's only fighting Shakur because he was fucking in Sonora, and they were like, "Get chingados con el Shakur," and then he's like, "Fuck, okay, all right, I guess," you know. So it's happening, bro. So it is what it is, bro. I mean, that's every fighter is makes their moves on who who's in their ear. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Canelo comes prepared always. So like, I mean, lucky knockouts are gonna happen. Fucking upsets upsets and lucky knockouts happen when the fighter that gets upset or gets knocked out when nobody's expecting it is usually unprepared boxers, as we've seen over the years. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, fuck it. At this point, bro, like it is what it is, bro. All I know is Valdez, 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 and
What
let's
this?
go.
Yeah.
He said
No, I
Valdez,
agree with
Valdez.
Budo because I'm not trying to see. I mean, I don't mind that Triple G Canelo's happening, but I'd rather see better B of Canelo or sorry, Bivol Canelo, shit like that, Zurdo Canelo. But honestly, I'm not like if Triple G Canelo happens. Honestly, I don't mind it. Like I prefer other fights, but Triple G Canelo, fuck, I want to see it. Fuck it, like I don't mind it. Like I don't
I feel
care.
you.
But as far as Benavides Canelo, Charlo Canelo, I do not want to see those fights because I know Canelo will beat the fuck out of Benavides and Charlo. At least Triple G, at least those fights were close. At least Triple G knows Canelo. He's boxed with him for 24 rounds. At least there's something to look at. But Charlo, man, dude, Canelo beats the living fuck out of Charlo and Benavides. That's just me though.
Yeah, I think so too.
I can't speak on
Yo,
that. I don't want to go. I'll be here all day. I just want to. Hey, what rapper? Was you trying to bet on this Valdez Shakur
yeah,
shit before I get
what you
up out of
want,
here?
bro? What
About
you
to
want,
start
bro?
cooking. Uh,
What you want?
man, whatever you want to do, man.
We'll do
100, 200, 300, 400,
100.
500,
We'll
to
do
a
100
thousand.
because we
A
do
hundred to a
100.
thousand. We can bet whatever.
We'll do 100, brother. 100, a flat, a C
All
note.
right, all right, bet you got cash out.
Hell yeah, I got cash up.
All right, bet.
We'll do
Okay, so
that.
after the
Well, what
fight,
else do
I
you have?
do.
Is that the only thing you have cash up or what? Or you got other
Nah,
things you?
my bank account linked up through Zelle, but Cash App is way easier than Zelle. You
Yeah, I
gotta
might
do
pick up.
email. email addresses and all that shit. I don't really
Yeah,
fuck with
yeah,
the Zelle, but I'd rather just do Cash App, make it easy.
yeah. Let's do
And
Cash App.
I send you the Cash App to send it to.
No doubt. I might fuck with Zal too, bro. Because I'm starting to see like a lot of
But
guys fuck with Zal, and also,
nah, I
but I'm
don't got
just
nah. I ain't fucking with
yeah,
Zelle.
yeah.
Cash App, bro.
No doubt, no doubt. One more
And
Yeah, but
before you
I
leave,
be
And
and
IB.
Reppin',
Puro,
man.
no, Puro.
Both of you
There's a
guys
link,
are straight A's. I
bro.
vouch for both of you guys. You guys are safe.
IB, one more before you leave, brother, because I was gonna drop this one anyway, but this is off topic, off shit, off like boxing shit. Unless this, I want to see where you stand on this, brother. And everybody on the panel is gonna get this one the same, but I might as well do it since IB's busting out. What do you think? Are you the type of dude who when you hit a chick doggy style, do you go anal on her, brother? Is that what you like doing, or do you not out with the anal, brother? Are you an anal type of
damn,
guy?
that's crazy. Nah, I'm not that type of guy. I don't do that. But my thumb, hey, but I'm gonna tell you like this: my thumb will
Go
go right there. If you
on.
understand what I'm saying.
That's what I was
that
about to say. If she
that
go
thumb,
there,
that thumb will go in
go
the
on, bro.
dookie shoot. But nah, I'm not that type of
No
guy, my
doubt, bro.
brother. You feel me? That
So what
pussy
if
get
it's
wet
Yo,
Rihanna?
enough.
What if
Reppin'.
it's
Hey,
Rihanna?
the
What if
pussy
it's
is all you
Rihanna?
need.
What if it's Rihanna, IB, and
Shout out to Pussy.
Rihanna says, "I ain't leaving this room till you hit it from the back like that"? Or are you gonna
Oh
peer
man, that's
pressure for that
crazy as
shit?
hell, man. I can't fuck with the dookie shoot,
Yo,
but
Reppin'.
I put my thumb down there
Reppin',
when I'm
I'll
hitting
say
it from the
this.
back.
Yeah.
Go in, Los. Go in, brother.
Reppin', I'll say this. Hey, I'll fucking do it, but she can't eat for 24 hours before we do it. And fuck that shit.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying, bro.
I ain't gonna have shit all on my dick.
Yeah, man.
But no, I wouldn't fucking mind at all. Fuck it, bro. You
Fuck it,
gotta
it's
be
there.
dirty.
Yeah,
Hey, I've
Yeah,
sometimes.
done
nah,
it before,
ain't
but
nothing
like
wrong with
it's
it.
nothing I don't do.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's still a female. You can do whatever you want to do with her, but that
That's true.
just
That's
ain't my
true.
cup of tea like that.
Yeah,
Go in,
I'm
Jimmy,
with
brother.
IB, man. I've done it before, but
Go
it's
in.
nothing I look forward to.
No, you know what
Go
it
in,
is.
Jimmy. What you think about that one?
You know what? I like it sometimes, but it's a lot more effort with the lube and stuff.
Hmm.
So I like it sometimes, but
Yeah, man.
it depends. But I like mixing it up, so it depends.
You gotta mix it up. But you know what? I'll say I just like asking that because dudes is out here doing. Your woman asks you to do certain things. I don't know. I'm with IB. I'm the type of dude. You know what? You telling me that might just be a finger back there. As simple as that. Just break out the finger, brother. Simple as that, right? But salute to IB for coming through, bro. Salute, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, do we got the bet, bro, or not,
We
bro?
got
A
the bet
hundred.
for sure. A
All right,
hundred,
a
bro.
hundred.
It's on
All
everything.
right. I
Go
got
ahead.
100 with you and 100 with Puro. Okay, salute y'all brothers.
Yeah,
I'm out.
man.
And on
Salute,
both
Salute.
my
IB. Peace
daughters,
out.
I'm gonna
Ohio in
pay.
the house.
So if I
Yeah,
lose, I'm
bro.
gonna pay. I put that on both my daughters. I'm gonna show up to them. I'm gonna keep supporting all that. I'm gonna donate the Oz family. If I lose, I put that on my life. You hear me? I'm a real nigga. I'm gonna pay my debts, bro. I
You
promise you.
heard it here.
You ain't gotta
IB, you don't
worry
have to
about
say
this,
nothing, man.
bro.
I got you.
Yeah, for sure. Puro know what's up. I mean, I didn't
Yeah, I
lose, but
got you,
you,
brother.
you know I got you though.
It's not
Yeah, I
know it. I
got you.
know it.
I got you, brother. Trust me.
Yeah, for
I
sure,
don't
for
want
sure, for sure.
salute,
All right,
bro.
y'all brothers be easy, bro.
No
All right,
doubt.
then
You
you
too.
too,
You
brother.
too.
Peace.
Take it easy, bro. Take it easy.
All right. So now
Yo,
with the
Roy,
boxing, now I'm gonna go
Roy.
in, Poodle. Go in. Go
Sorry,
in.
sorry, sorry. I'm gonna hop off. I gotta
No
jump in the
doubt.
shower real quick, man. But if you're still on, I'll come back on.
No problem. No problem. No problem.
All right, then,
I
brother.
gotta
All right, then.
ask
Love you
since
guys.
Los
Peace.
and Jimmy are here, brother. Los and Jimmy are here. I gotta hit this one. Los, I know how you feel, kind of, brother. We talked about this in the past about this type of fighter, and I'm not sure how Jimmy's gonna go about this one, but I'm gonna ask you. Ryan Garcia's fighting on Saturday. He's fighting a man by the name of Emmanuel Tago. He's hated everywhere by a lot of guys. Ryan Garcia. I just think I have him in high regard. I don't think Devin Haney is shit. I think Devin Haney's trash. I'm not a Devin Haney guy. I just don't see anything about Devin Haney. I do hold that Ryan Garcia in higher regard. What do you think about Ryan Garcia? And go in low, say whatever you want, brother, because I know how it is. Go with it, say whatever you want about Ryan Garcia. What do you think about his fight Friday or Saturday? I mean, in your state, and what do you think about his future opponents and shit like that? Also, Jimmy, after that.
It's just oh yeah, it's in San Antonio, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
bro.
yeah. Look, Ryan Garcia. I think he has all the potential, has all the talent. I think he took that year off. It really hurt him because when you're at that age, you're supposed to be developing different styles. You're supposed to be developing your technique and shit, your IQ. So that really hurt him because right now, his opponents, the guys he's always named with, like Devin, Tank. They had pretty decent 2021s. Like Tank fought
Mhm.
Cruz and shit. Devin fought Linares and JoJo. So man, it's just Ryan needs to get on the ball quick. Hopefully he knocks out this Tago guy quick and then gets into another fight in June, July, stay active and keep on working because you got to make up for that time that you were off, doing fuck all. But the dude is talented. He has skill. I was actually, I was rewatching the Luke Campbell fight. I'm like,
Yeah.
Ryan has like very good like hands. Like he's fast. He
Mm,
has power. His combos are good. Like he has good hands,
mm,
But I think Joe Goosen will help him learn
mm.
how to like manage his distance. Cause I was watching pad work with Goosen and Ryan, and that jab's looking real good. It's looking real good. I like that jab a lot from Ryan right now. So I hope he implements that jab into his game, cause he'll be a very dangerous boxer, man.
Mm. How about you, Jimmy? What do you think about Ryan's prospects in the 135, 140? As obviously it's a catch weight 139 with Tago, and just mix it up with the 135 pounders like Haney in regards to that.
I think to be honest, the thing with Ryan is he's a really talented kid. I was really impressed by the destruction of Luke Campbell. Campbell gave Lomachenko a tough fight. No one had ever stopped Luke Campbell, and Ryan bombed him out. So I was impressed by that. I mean, he's got a lot of speed and power. Young guy, tall. So he's got a lot to work with. And as far as being high on him, I mean, I see the what fans are drawn to him because he's got a lot of talent, a lot of speed and power. I mean, I think he's got the punching power to knock out Devin or Tank. My only problem with him is, I mean, just the recent year, bro. Like just the inactivity, I think has really hurt his career. But you know what? He's back on a horse again. He's back with his original trainer, Joe Goosen. He's cleaned up his life. So good luck to him. He's a very entertaining fighter because he does get a lot of good knockouts. Um, and him versus Devin, I think he's got a really good shot at knocking Devin out because Devin's chin is a little shaky. And I think Ryan's got the firepower to blow his fuse out.
That's what I see too, Jamie. But are you sickened by these Devin Haney fanboys like I am consistently? And I'm gonna keep on calling it out because I'm sick. Because I always see, but it's pretty much. I don't know if you see it, Jamie, but maybe 98% of the channels are pretty much Devin Haney fanboys, and they just
To be
preach
honest,
to the
bro,
choir,
I feel
and then they just start talking about Bill Haney and how great he is and
like
all this shit, and then they start washing his balls, right? I'm like, dude. Bill Haney, you sycophant, you sick piece of shit. This other guy, what's this scumbag that he has? There's this scumbag he has with a hat who just talks shit. Was a wannabe pimp from Oakland who basically
oh,
if I saw him at a fight, I'd slap the shit out of his ass and take his money or whatever the hell he has, his gold teeth. I'd kick his gold teeth out and put them in my pocket, and I'd probably go take it to a pawn shop. And you know what they tell me at the pawn shop? They're fake. But in any case, what do you think about these clowns? And Devin Haney specifically, bro. He's a whole clown. I think he's a fake guy. Salute to Bush Boxing Beer. Salute to you, brother. I see what you're saying. But what do you think about all these groupies, Jimmy, in regards to that? I know you probably get a lot of heat from a lot of guys.
yeah, yeah. Just look, my situation with is this. Yeah, I mean, look, I think Devin Haney, he's got some talent as a boxer. Um, but the whole narrative that Cambosos was ducking him and this and that, I wasn't a fan of that. But look, George Cambosos, I mean, he beat Tiafimo. He's the top dog in the division. The whole narrative of him ducking Devin, I mean, that kind of bothered me a little bit because I felt like look, he took out the top guy in the division, as a massive underdog. So I felt like he should have been given more respect. But my problem is more with Tank Davis because I feel like at least Devin Haney is trying to get fights with like he's mixing it up with George Kambosos. Tiafimo was mixing it up with Lomachenko. Lomachenko wants to smoke with everyone. I feel like Tank Davis is a fucking hype job, man, because he's not fighting anybody. Literally.
Mm. One
So
thing
I think
go on, brother. Go
yeah,
on.
go
Keep on saying. Keep on going.
my energy was more like to Devon before like the whole because I
Mm-hmm.
thought he should have went to Australia. Like when him
Mm-hmm.
and Bill Haney were kind of complaining about that, I didn't like that. But the fact that he signed the contract to go to Australia to fight Kambosos, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
stylistically, like I'm not the biggest fan of his style, but at least
Mm-hmm.
he's doing something. But with Tank Davis, bro, he's not fucking doing nothing. Like literally fighting journeyman after journeyman, like saying nothing, and he's like older than everyone. So I think
I'm gonna
I've
hit
got
you.
more problem with Tank and his fans because they'll say he's this big star, even though he did like fucking 50,000 pay-per-views. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
I've got a bigger problem with Tank Davis than I do Devin Haney.
I'll say this: Tank Davis and Devin Haney should fight each other, but they never do. I don't like this. I constantly see another thing, right? I want to see some of these fighters, obviously a Crawford, Spence, who haven't fought in each other, but they only want what it seems to me, just from my perspective, obviously a Mexican guy who likes watching boxing. It just seems like they want to see Mexicans beat the shit out of each other consistently, or a Mexican has to fight another guy. I want to see fair shake. I want to see, yo, Crawford fight Spence, demolish this guy, take him off the pound for pound list. One of the two, right? I obviously have Crawford beating Spence, but I just don't like the bias. I don't know how you see it from your side of the, of that side of the ocean that you're at, brother, in the European continent. But over here, like
Yeah.
it's sickening to me because I'm like, yo, all I see is guys pushing Mexican on Mexican crime and all this other shit. How come none of these fighters have to fight each other to be named in the pound for pound list? And
Mm.
it just sickens me. It just sickens me, and I'm sick of it. I want to see these guys fight each other and knock each other out. Just even like in regards to the Canelo thing, when they have Andre supposedly gonna fight Benavidez, that's a good start, right? People need to
Yeah.
fight each other before people start eliminating each other. At this point, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro, because I feel like the whole thing where Canelo he has to fight Andrade and Charlo, they should fight each other. And to be fair to Andrade, I think he did try and fight Charlo, but Charlo just fucking doesn't want to do anything, bro. Don't want to fight Danny Jacobs, don't want to fight Andrade, don't want to fight Benavidez. He's not one of the biggest pussies in the sport. Um, so I kind of get where you're coming from there. And I look, a lot of fans do hate on Canelo because obviously, you know, a Mexican being the face of boxing, they probably don't feel comfortable with that. The same with Oscar Valdez and Shakur. You know, I feel like
Uh-huh.
Oscar Valdez, he's got a better resume. He's fought way better fighters like Brashout, Robson, Scott Quigg, Mayorga, Granovich. Like he fought a lot of good fighters and champions. And I don't really think Shakur fought anyone, to be honest. I mean, Jamal Herring,
He hasn't fought
I don't really
anybody,
rate.
bro. That's why to me this bet's so easy. Like Valdez, I'm going Valdez, Valdez, Valdez. It's an easy bet to me. I don't care what the odds makers say. It's ridiculous. I don't care. Give me all your money. So it's IB. But it's just ridiculous to me. He hasn't fought anybody. He fought a decrepit Herring. Like the guy, I can't. The guy sounds like a whole fish out here. I can't even pronounce his name, Herring, whatever the hell his name is. Right? I know he's. I know he fought for the country, but come on, if that's the best fighter you fought, it's ridiculous. It's
A guy that
ridiculous.
may, bro, a guy that might have PTSD in it, like,
Exactly. The man has PTSD. He don't even he when he got in the ring, he thought bombs were he didn't even know where he was at when he heard the sound system going off. You know what I mean? He heard the rock music, whatever the hell was going off. He thought he was in a war zone. This is the type of fighter that these guys get, and they get credit for. Valdez is out here doing all the work, doing all these, making all these great fights, fighting Olympic gold medalists. That's another thing about Ryan, right? Ryan beat a
yeah,
man who was in the Olympics, Luke Campbell, and they disrespect the man. They
yeah,
disrespect Luke Campbell, who went toe to toe with Lomachenko. Basically almost beat him, in my opinion. Lomachenko's
yeah.
a
That was a very
beast.
tough fight.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
and
I'm
bro, that
sick of
was
this. Go on, bro.
no, bro. I was saying that was for the unified lightweight titles. There were three belts on the line.
Exactly.
Lomachenko was a pound for pound fighter, and Luke Campbell went in there, made it a tough, close fight, bro. And Ryan went in there and bombed him out. I was really impressed by that because to go from prospect level to basically fighting someone who's mixing it up with world titles, that's a big jump. I think Luke Campbell's, Ryan Garcia's win over Luke Campbell, especially the way he knocked it out, it's probably better than anything Tank or Devin have done so far at lightweight. And even though Ryan gets the most hate, um, so yeah, man, I agree with you. A lot of hate as well. But
Look at
my
this
thing is
picture.
this though.
Look at this picture,
Fucking hell,
Jimmy.
you know what, bro? Bro, they
Jimmy,
look the
look at this
same. Fuck,
picture.
you know what? He looks bigger than Canelo, bro.
There it is, bro. Look at this picture, brother. Look at this picture. I mean, guys, this is what sickens me, man. I don't like backstabbers. I don't like guys who talk shit like this or say this guy's what do you think he probably said? This guy is a mariachi wearing spick burrito loving whatever the hell he probably says about Canelo, steroid using, beef eating scumbag, right? And then he goes and takes a picture with a smile. And I do salute Canelo for having the gentleman status, just like even like not caring what's happening. Yeah, he did that even with Plant. To be honest, I would have slapped Plant at the end of the fight too. But you know what I mean,
Yeah,
it's just that I can't respect guys like this, and it's just something that keeps on happening with Devin Haney. I can't respect the guy. He just lies. His dad lies. His dad lies all the time. His dad's a lying scumbag who has his fake pimp out here talking about this and that. I can't respect him after he did this. And if he's a snake to a guy like Canelo like this, brother, imagine what he is to the everyday life human beings. A snake and a
Yeah.
scumbag. And no one ever calls him out. Jimmy, it's just despicable. Tank, I heard you say going on Tank a little bit, but the thing is, Tank is that he's basically nowhere to be found right now. He's hidden. He's probably getting allegedly touched by Mayweather somewhere. But this guy right here, yeah, I mean, this guy right here is all over the place, and people are always trying to be his friend. I'm not his friend. You're a scumbag. I don't care about you, Devin Haney. Go to hell. I hope a boat falls on you. You're a scum of the earth. You're out here saying racist shit to Cambosis. Something else that hasn't been said. He said this guy's a scumbag and a white piece of shit. Like, come on, man.
Well,
Like, what are you talking about here? If you know what I mean, if this happens to anybody else, people will be talking. That's all I gotta say. That's why I don't respect it. It's just every damn thing this guy says is some scumbag shit, Jimmy, and I have to call him out, bro.
that's fair enough. The funny thing about the Canelo situation is, if you actually see his interviews now, he's actually a fanboy of Canelo, calling him the pound for pound king and a legend, and he one day he wants to be on Canelo's level. It's actually crazy. It's like a complete 360.
Look at this, Jimmy. I have to bring it out, brother. I'm sorry. I know we're trying to keep it light right here, but I'm gonna say something. He says this is what he says. This is directly what he says. By the way, P Diddy is his what do you call this? I don't know if you guys have those over there, Jimmy, but there's these guys who like what are they called? Groomers. This man,
Yep.
this man P Diddy is allegedly Devin Haney's groomer, and this is what happens. He said, I'll never lose to a white boy in my life. I don't care what nobody's got to say. Can't no white boy beat me. I mean, shit, man. To me, that's
That's a
to me that's racist. I don't care what it is, bro. I don't care what it is. Like if someone said that about me, about a Mexican or burritos and all this shit, I mean, I just call him out, right? Or even if a white guy was out here calling Devin Haney saying he can't on this southern shit, be like, yo, boy, I'll never lose to a black boy in my life, boy. That type of shit, I'll probably call him out. I'll call him out on everything, right? We'd probably go lynch him and shit. We'd probably go lynch the white guy, right? So it should be
yeah. I think
equal footing everywhere,
Lomachenko.
bro. Yeah,
I
look,
think if
that's the
Lomachenko
point.
said,
It's
you think they
sickening,
let him
bro.
box
Like,
again?
and no one
Yo, this
cares.
is
Like, what kind of world are we living in? No one cares, bro. No one. It seems like no one cares. I'm saying it like none of these people even ask them. It act like nothing's happening. It's just another day in the life. I guess you could kick people when they're down. I mean, I'm not gonna forget. And again, I shit. Am I the only one calling this out? I guess no one else is cares about their fellow human. I mean, I love
what do you
human
think?
beings. Go ahead.
What do you think would happen to Kambosos or Lomachenko if they said something like this? I don't
Of
think they'd be letting to
course.
box again.
What would he say if he said a black boy cat beat me because it's just I'm a superior race? That's basically what it comes to when you're saying that. That sounds some bullshit. I can't. Like they told me about Martin Luther King and all this shit when I was growing up. Like that's why I believe this bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, we shouldn't be like all here out here talking shit to each like racist shit. You know what I mean? Like they call me sometimes call me a spick and a burrito loving guy, and I'm just like, yo, that doesn't mean anything. But I won't go back and attack somebody because I don't want to hurt people's feelings and make them cry, bro. I won't be like, yo, you never, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to destroy them. I'll destroy them in other ways, right? But I won't go tell them some like, yo, go get a job. But I won't get I won't say racist things, bro. In regard, right? I just keep it 100. I just go back and attack them on everything that exists. But you know what? It's like look at my friend right here, Sergeant. He loves black girls. That's all he loves fucking black women. That's all he does, right? But it's like
Yep.
that's the whole point. Like we're all out here. We're not racist, man. There's a bunch of scumbags on YouTube who are racist, and I keep on calling them out, right? And Devin Haney seems to be following them, right? I mean, he said it
That's
himself.
true.
He said it himself. I mean, we don't fuck. I don't. Do you ever see some of those racist channels, Jimmy? The like these guys who say all the shit that the rhetoric that Bill and Devin Haney say. Do you ever see those or no? Just out of curiosity, do you see them?
I try to stay away from those channels, but when I come on H Money, a lot of the panelists that come there, they kind of, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
They kind of bring the energy there.
yeah,
Certain members, or if I'm on any of the free smoke sort of platforms, a
yeah.
lot of the same pieces of shit. They show up
Mhm,
there, try and spread certain propaganda that George
mhm,
Kambosos is a racist. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? George Kambosos is a racist.
mhm,
It's just
mhm.
crazy, man.
Of course, it doesn't make any sense. Look at I dropped this
And the
link
fact
right
that his
here.
wife,
Jimmy, check this out.
his
I
wife,
dropped this link. Jimmy, check this out. I dropped this link right here in the chat, and I go, yo, jump on. You know what? They never do, brother. They never,
yeah,
they never, they never do, bro. They never do. Because you know what? They already know what they're gonna get. They go to the soft channels. Maybe they go to channels where they're not gonna get cooked or torched. You know, that's the thing that makes me laugh. Look at I dropped this little link here and say, jump on, my friend. Jump on. You know what I mean? Say what you want to say. Call me the burrito eating guy. Call me all this. Call me all that, right? But they know they don't, right? Punch. That's what I'm trying to tell you, brother. They won't, brother. They won't. They won't come to this channel right here. They won't come to this channel and get assaulted verbally and probably physically. Yes, I will physically assault you in real life too, to be honest. I hate to say it. At least 90% of you clowns, 99% of you scumbag racist clowns, I'd probably assault the shit out of you in real life, and you guys wouldn't be able to do nothing about it. You know what I mean? But that's
I'll be
for
honest.
another day, and that's for something else to be said. But again, I dropped
Yeah,
this link. I'm gonna drop it again. Here it is. I'm gonna drop this link right here again. By the way, Jimmy will assault you too verbally. You know what I mean? So here it is. Look, I dropped this link again, and again, no one's gonna touch it. But this is consistently happens. Um, consistent happens all the time. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I guess we all need safe zones. We all need safe zones. I mean, what did I do? Rapid is ready. Salute to Pound. Salute to Pound saying Rapid is ready 24/7 for any combat sports. Thank you, brother. Yeah, but what did I do to deserve this, Jimmy? What did I everybody Pound? What did I do to deserve this? Why don't they want to come over here and challenge this shit? Why don't they what's this other cornball's name? What's this cornball's name? The guy who's always going in on Canelo. What's this clown's name? I don't know if you know who he is, Jimmy. There's a clown who
there's a
has
lot
like
of
a whole
people.
what's his name?
There's a lot of people that go, on Canelo.
It's this guy's
Is he
specific. He
American?
thinks he boxes and all this shit. He thinks he boxes and all this type of shit. What's his name? Southpaw, I think is his name. Southpaw,
Oh,
that clown.
you know,
Yeah, that
yeah,
clown.
yeah.
Yo, there's a link right here. If you are over here, what's that called? Whatever you're doing, brother, because I know you sometimes do watch this channel. Jump on that link and get roasted. And if you wanted to spar me, I wouldn't spar you. I'd say let's go gloveless in front of Chicago, wherever the hell you are in Chicago, and I'd whip your ass, brother. I'd whip
But
your
why is
ass.
he so?
Go in, bro.
No, it's crazy though because why is he so racist towards Canelo with some of the dialect that he uses? Because the guy comes from a Hispanic background himself,
Hmm.
so he should know better. So
Does he
it's
look
crazy, man.
Mexican to you? Does he look Mexican to you?
I'll be honest, he looks Hispanic, but he's not Mexican. I mean, where's he
But does he
from?
look it like when you just look at him? Do you think this is a Mexican guy? I'm just asking you from your perspective.
A little bit. When I first saw
Yeah.
him and he was talking, I thought maybe he could be like Mexican or something. But
He,
I don't know where is he from? Like, is he not even Hispanic? Is
I
he?
think he's from Ecuador, which is I salute my friends from Ecuador. But I mean, this guy he has some type of thing, and like I say, like yo, Southpaw, you know what? You want smoke? Come on here, get some smoke. Again, you don't want to come. Dudes don't want to come to this channel to get cooked, brother. That's all I got. I put these things out. That's why sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's like here. I dropped the link. Nah, y'all are some weak clowns. I will cook you guys in 10 seconds.
There is a
Like
big
nothing.
problem though in
Go in, bro.
America. No, I said there is a big problem in America though with racism,
Hmm.
especially in boxing. In
Hmm.
the UK, it's nowhere near as bad.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is though. Well, what do you think the problem is though in the states? Why is it so much racism in boxing, like the
The
communities?
problem, yeah, the problem is racism in boxing is real, and it's racist because guys can't accept that Mexican boxing is number one at this point, and it's not my fault. It's like just like Brazil, right? Brazil, we all know that these guys just they're making freaking Ronaldo's, not the Ronaldo of Manchester United, and that not Ronaldo's and Ronaldinho's and all these guys. It's just consistent because they love the sport, right? Mexico
Yep.
loves the sport of boxing. Dudes always everybody's punching each other when they're 4 years old. You know what I mean? With gloves and all this other stuff, right? So that's what it is in regards to Mexican boxing. That's why Mexican boxing is dominated by Mexicans, guys. Because we all know everybody who's grown up in the culture, you guys are out there in the grass, your backyard. You're putting on the gloves. You're going at it. You know what? You're smacking each other around, and that's part of the culture. Going to the gym is culture, right? Going to the gym and practicing a sport, a combat sport, is culture in the Mexican community. So why do you think Mexican boxing is number one? Because we got so many guys out there doing it big. You know what I mean? It just happens. We can't we can't stop it. It's just gonna keep on happening, right? Other communities dominate other sports, right? But boxing is dominated right now by Mexicans because we love the sport of boxing. Similar to Southeastern football and college football, right? And SSC, SEC, not SSC, my friend, SSC, SEC, Southeastern Conference football, right? They dominate college football because they love the sport of football, similar to high school Texas football. You know what I mean? High school Texas football dominates football in Texas because they love the sport. That's why Mexican boxing is number one, because Mexicans in Mexico and Mexicans here in the United States of America love boxing. They box, they love fighting. That's why in the fight when it was Andy the Destroyer Ruiz fighting Chris Ariola, you saw them fighting in the stands because that's what Mexicans love doing. They love fighting. It's not racial, it's just what it is. I grew up around Mexican brothers. I grew up around Mexican people. And guess what? On your spare time, what do? You put on the gloves and you say, let's see who got the best, right? Let's see who's going to smack each other around. That's Mexican boxing. That's Mexican spirit. That's what happens in Mexican culture. That's why Mexican boxing is number one. You guys all know it. You guys are at the parties. You guys are at the carne asada when Uncle Jose is out there and he's saying, "Hey, ¿qué pasa? Estoy tamado, pero te voy a chingar." You go, "What? You're gonna do what?" "Well, let's go out there in the back and throw punches." That's Mexican boxing all day, every day. No boxing, no life, as Pounds is saying. The culture is going to always keep on creating these fighters. At 126 pounds, you got Venado Lopez. You got the man Emmanuel Navarrete. You got the man Mauricio Lara. It's an assembly line of killers. That's the whole point. It's nothing. You shouldn't get offended about it. I'm just saying the truth. And the stats back it up. We're not even talking about Virgil Ortiz at 147, who's the future of boxing, and the prime welterweight division. Exactly, puro pinche madro. Exactly, brother. It's salute to Punch Mole. It's about sweet science, though, as this clown saying, bend the knee. Exactly. It's not about that, right? It's not about that, Bama Jones. Bama Jones saying, y'all fighting because y'all have no brains. No, that's not the truth. That's not the truth. The truth is in society today, machismo is dying, right? What's one thing we know about the Mexican culture, guys? Machismo is solid. Machismo is running the world. I don't care what everybody says. That's why America is at its weakest link, because the machismo's gone. But it's not gone in my community. I'm going to have women out there vacuuming. I'm going to have women out there cooking. Because machismo never dies. Period. And that's what happens in Mexico. Women know how to be women in Mexico, to be honest. And a large percentage do, right? I know that a lot of them are becoming Americanized, you know what I mean? They want you to do all these things and all that stuff. But guess what? Machismo and testosterone wins. That's why we're getting soft in America, to be honest. Salute to Kevin Fuentes, my brother. Facts, rep it, as Kevin M is saying. Sandwiches. Go make me a sandwich. That's why these women out here aren't getting no men's, right? Why? Because they say they're independent. They don't need you, they say, right? They don't need you, but they're out there buying a whole dildo, right? What's that gonna do? Then they're crying when they're 40. Then they're crying when they're 40 because they can't have kids, or they haven't had kids, or all this stuff is happening, and they have to pay bills and all this shit. Nah, that's what happens when you don't submit to a real man. Simple as that. Like Pounds is saying, make me a sandwich. Make me a sandwich. Go vacuum. Learn how to cook some 5-course meals while you're at it, doll. Seriously, what are we doing here? What am I here for? I'm here to work. I bring home the money. Do something. Do something with your life. I don't care if you have a doctor's degree, lady. Shit. Seriously, you think I'm out here caring that you have a doctor's degree and all this? Just do you know how to make a nice sub sandwich? How about that? How about put that on your resume in front of my face? Make a sub sandwich, lady. These women out here trying to tell you that they're doctors, they're lawyers, and they know all this and shit. You think I give a rat's ass? You don't even know how to vacuum. You don't even know how to turn on the stove. When's the last time you knit something? When's the last time you sewed some pants, lady? Shit. Didn't your mom teach you any morals? You're out here drinking, partying, you know what I mean? Partying hard on Saturday. You think I'm going to respect you? You think I'm going to respect you if you're out here partying hard? Nah, you're going to treat you like a hoe you are. If you're wearing them tight, if you're wearing that high skirt or white mini skirt, a see-through with the thong, what you think? You think I'm out here thinking I'm gonna marry you? Get out of here with that, right? But in any case, I'm going off course. I'm going off course here because I'm just trying to explain machismo and Mexican boxing and Latin boxing in general. Because at least in Latin America, we still have something called machismo. You know what I mean? Bravado. You know what I mean? You still can go out there and do things without having to explain them off, right? Salute to John Blaze. They hate Mexican boxing ways. Saludos. Simple as that, right? Frankie Randall beat Chavez, as Bama Jones is saying. No, we didn't, brother. No, we didn't. That's not what the record states. Castillo beat Floyd. Again, this is one of those things, right? Look it. Let's go into something else, right? That's the true reason I think people are promoting this back foot nonsense, right? Look at American boxing was solid when it had guys like Roy Jones Jr. who were going in for the kill, when it had Mike Tyson going in for the kill, when it had even the likes of Tito Trinidad. But it's not American boxing, but you get my point. Puerto Rican boxing, semi-American guys like that going in for the kill, guys out there doing people dirty, right? Even the inception of Earl Spence, who at the start was man down, now he's jab down, right? Jabbing. Crawford, another guy who used to go in for the kill, destroy guys, and attack, right? Salute to the man John Blaze who's on here. He's on here ready to go in. What you think about some of the shit I'm saying? And have you had anybody make you pancakes and sandwiches today, my brother?
Nah, man, I never had no fucking pancakes or whatever the fuck, but I had some waffles and chicken, dog. That shit's fire, dog. You know what I'm saying?
What type did you make them or did someone make them for you? Salute to What About Me.
I be going to this place called IHOP, bro.
Oh shit, I haven't been there.
Like Denny's, you know what I'm saying?
IHOP, bro. Yeah, bro. I haven't been there in a quick minute, bro. I've been doing Danny's and all this shit, bro. You know what I mean? Danny's most recently, bro. I haven't been at IHOP.
Fuck with Danny's too, bro.
Yeah, bro. You get yourself the 2 pancakes and shit, and the eggs and the sausage and shit. Cause these hoes ain't cooking shit. That's why. You know what I mean? That's these hoes don't know how to operate a pan. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo. You know what I mean? Until you can find a hole that operates a pan, you know what I mean? Some shit happens. Salute to SOGMXBC. Salute to you, brother. Like Pounds is saying, salute to What About Me. But what you think about some of these things I was saying, bro?
I be fucking with them white girls, bro. So I mean, like they know how to cook, you know, but you know they be trying to feed their niggas some meatloaf and all that weird shit, bro.
On the hipster shit or what? On the hipster meatloaf?
Shit, yeah, that hipster shit.
I mean, bro, the white women are very beautiful, man. You know what I mean? They're very beautiful. Yo, click one. I'm gonna actually give people an option here. 1, 2, or 3, and we're only going with. Well, should we throw 4 ethnicities, John Blaze? We'll throw 4 ethnicities. 1 for white women, 2 for black women, 3 for Latino women, and 4 for Asian women. Click whichever one you have. 1 for white women, 2 for black women, 3 for Latinas, and 4 for Asian hoes, right?
Uh,
All due respect, all due respect, all due respect, all due respect. I'm clicking on that white women as I be saying. I love white women, right?
win, 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 win.
One, 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 one,
Win.
one. What about me with the 111 pounds with the 111? Right? I do love Mexican women too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's what it is. It's what it is. We all have our reasons for yeah. Yo, what you say, John
I already
Blaze?
been through that. I've been through that era, bro. You know,
Yeah, bro. You
I've
know
been
what
there,
though?
done.
Go in, bro. You told me yourself. White women are evolving, bro. They're coming out with these like kits, as they say. Kits as like all of a sudden they have big asses. All of a sudden they have big boobs. All of a sudden everything's popping everywhere, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, all women are beautiful, but like my boy surgeon says and shit all the time, you can't fucking, beat a white, blonde girl with like, green or blue eyes. You can't beat that. You can't fucking beat a blonde chick with the green eyes. You know what I'm saying?
I love them. I love them. I love
Can't
those
beat.
type, bro. Aries is going with three. Salute to Aries Moises.
Can't
Um,
beat it.
Yeah, bro. One and two is with Sergeant loves black women. I mean, salute to Sergeant. He loves black women all day, every day. He's team. He is, bro. Sergeant loves black women, dog. That's one of
I
his. He
gotta show
says,
love to the black
"Yeah,
women.
we got to show love. We got to show love, man." So this is what it is. Whatever floats your boat. Punch Smollett loves Arab women. I haven't had one. Have you ever had an Arab woman, John Blaze, or a Indian woman? I haven't.
Nah, I
Not
never
yet.
have. I always wanted to though.
Yeah.
It's like a thing, on my bucket list.
What's your bucket list hat looking like right now, bro? What
Come
you
on.
been hitting on? what's on the checklist that you hit before, bro? Every
Oh, shit. I mean, I already fucked the Japanese bitch, so that's off the bucket list.
mm-hmm.
You know, fucked the Vietnamese bitch. I fucked the Puerto Rican
Yeah,
bitch. Of course, Mexican bitch. Of course, a white girl. I
yeah.
fucked the black girl before. So yeah, those are all off the bucket list.
SOG saying I wouldn't touch him with the 10th. I think I was talking about salute to SOG for having one of the hardest Miklos icons. I wouldn't taint my bloodline. Yuck. Yo, SOG's a purist. We all know purist, brother. Salute to SOG for being a real one. Eric Jeffries, who knows boxing, says, "Yup, sup, buddy boy." Yo, Eric Jeffries, what do you like, brother? Are you a Irish? Because I know you're Irish, Eric Jeffries. Look at John Blaze. Obviously, we know Eric Jeffries is Irish and shit. You think he sticks with Irish women? I wonder if he's a purist too. He's a purist. He's a purist out here, bruh.
People like probably fuck some Latinas and shit.
Yeah, they always go after him, bro. They always go
Yeah.
after they always go after the Mexican chicks and shit, bro. Russian women are winning in 2022 too. But in regards to boxing, bro, what did you think about something that takes forever saying? I know you're probably itching to say something about the Canelo Bivol, obviously Ryan,
Ah,
Triple G and
man,
shit.
not safe. Like when it comes to when it comes to me, man, there's not much to say. Ryan's gonna knock his ass out, bro. There's a lot of haters out
Mm-hmm.
there that don't like Ryan, but I mean, like that's all like out the ring bullshit, bro. Like in the ring, bro, it's different, bro. He got skills, bro. I mean, sure, he might, like some defensive shit, bro. Just give the guy a chance to show us what he got. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a lot of disrespect saying he might get knocked out and all this and all that. He's gonna lose. I think that's all bullshit. That's all cat, bro. It's all hate. It's
Mm.
all hate, man. And
You see,
Canelo, bro, same thing, bro. Same thing. He's gonna dominate. That's how I think he's gonna dominate. I feel like nobody out here could beat him, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, there's like no style to beat him, bro. I mean, you gotta have like everything. You gotta have the full package to beat this nigga. And like, there's
facts.
nobody out there that's like, who is that guy? That I
Yeah.
see like, oh shit, nah, nobody, bro. Period.
Yo, John Blaze, I gotta say something, brother. John Blaze, my brother, is a legend in boxing YouTube. I salute him for being on the panel right here, brother. When he's on the panel, this is gold. This man don't jump on panels. Yeah, brother, I appreciate you. And whenever you say something, it's means a lot because you know what? The heat comes. That's why I never even come on this panel realistically and debate you, bro. You know what I mean? You're what you call the killer of the squad. I've literally never seen John Blaze, CCD lose a debate. Salute to Pounds, another one of my brothers. Obviously, Killer Be Killed, Eric Jeffries, Punch Molet, my brother, No Seb. Everybody, SOG, my brother, was saying it's hunting season. But like I was saying, no one will ever debate you anything. My brother Ricardo Martinez is in the building. Salute and subscribe to his channel. Uh, it is what it is, though, John Blaze. You say the facts, but you think Ryan gets hate majority because of his inactivity, or is it because of his off the field techniques in regards to women? I do have sources, and this isn't bullshit, guys. I have sources that Ryan Garcia was bodying his female assistants. Some guy, somebody I know told me that his sister was bodied by the by Ryan Garcia and was an assistant, so now he hates him. So this is the type of shit that Ryan's into, brother. He's in the body and the assistants. I do think people hate him more because of that, or you think they hate him because of the off the field or the on field thing where he hasn't gotten a fight? I don't know what to think, brother. I think sometimes it's more of the off the field issues. They
I
just don't like
mean,
him because of who he is.
honestly, bro, honestly, it's. I mean, I think it's because he pulled out of those two fights and shit with
Mm-hmm.
Fortuna and fucking Jojo. I think it was right.
Mm-hmm.
That and he's always on fucking Instagram, you know, and all that other shit, bro. You know, I think that's why they hate him so much. I'm just I'm just like happy he's gonna fight already, you know.
Me
Shit.
too.
It's what 2 years? Like man, come on, it's been a long time.
Salute to my brother Omar E. My brother Omar E is always supporting, always a great guy. SOG, always a great guy, saying African immigrants needs to be deported to their Hamut huts. I guess SOG saying that I need to be educated. Salute to SOG, SOG for his stance there. We got Killer Be Killed saying Ryan Garcia probably got more testosterone than some of these dudes on YouTube. Yeah, I think that might be it. And also, Ryan Garcia is getting the KO and clapping cheeks in between. I think
Yeah,
that's
man. I think he's gonna knock out that that African man. No
yeah,
offense,
man.
but gonna knock him out, and
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna make up for that Burchell shit. I don't know what the fuck he did. Whenever he fought fucking Nakatilia, but Ryan's gonna show him, how it's done, bro.
Mm. Ain't this crazy right here, John Blaze? Check this out, bro. Check this out. Remember, you and I were going in on we were saying Ryan. Remember
Yeah,
when the fight was about to
yeah.
crack off, and then they were saying, "Oh, it's because Ryan is delaying the fight." Well, you think Pitbull Cruz is getting paid to fight Gamboa? He's getting paid more than he would have gotten paid versus Ryan Garcia. Ain't this crazy the way they're doing Pitbull Cruz, bro? This is wild. And they were saying that it was Ryan Garcia ducking, bro. This seems all kind of strange to me, bro. What you think about the selection for Cruz to fight Gamboa? When in reality, he should be fighting Ryan Garcia on a top card, bro, as being the lead card. I think that would sell a lot of pay-per-views. Why did they do this to him, brother?
I don't know what this whole deal with Gamboa is. I mean, like this guy's getting more fights than a lot of other guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like this guy fucking Gamboa is fighting everybody, bro. It's getting passed around and shit like a cheap hooker out here. But it is what it is. Cruz should have fought fucking Ryan, bro. But
Facts.
I don't know what the promoters, plan is for Cruz. It's probably a sacrifice in the tank or some shit like that. Who knows,
That's
man.
what it looks. That's what it looks like, bro. That's what it
Ryan and
looks
Cruz
like.
would have been a fucking great fight, man. I was really excited about that.
I
Then we
was
got these
excited.
shitty fights.
Bro, you saw the excitement going on when they were gonna announce Cruz versus the man Ryan Garcia, bro. Like let's that's a big fight, bro. That's a big fight. And why is it that Cruz is getting used like a wetback, bro? I hate to say it, it's the truth, bro. Like that, bro. You know what I mean? It's just scumbaggery to me, bro. Like I don't understand that. I mean, if he doesn't see what's happening, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy how they're doing him dirty. Salute to Aries Moses, who said 1 year and 4 months days last time Ryan fight. Let's go. Salute to you, brother. True shit. Um, Rashid Johnson saying Ryan stays ducking tank. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What rep it? Do you take creatine? I haven't taken. No, I don't take creatine. It makes me get watery, brother. It makes me get watery, so I don't take it. I stay. I try staying lean and shit. But creatine does like kind of all it does, bro. Instead of creatine, just drink water in between. In between sets, just pump. Just drink the water, bro. It will make a difference. I'm being serious. Even if you're over drinking, it will make the difference. You'll feel the strength. Having water in the muscles what creates basically is what creatine does in a sense, right? So I don't want to jump too off topic, but that's what it is. Not saying Gamboa might beat Cruz. I don't know about that one, bro. You think Gamboa might beat Cruz, John Blaze?
I don't think so, man. I think Kimbo is just washed. He should hang it up. Hope he gets knocked out brutally.
Yo, not, bro. Not. Are you gonna jump on the prediction league, bro? SOG, SOG. I
How
don't
do
know
you
if you're.
feel about that Cambosa's Haney, bro? You think Haney has a chance?
It's no, bro. I think Cambosos is gonna beat him easy. Easy, bro. Easy work, bro. Like I'm sick of saying it, but here we go. The footwork, I give it to Cambosos. The hand speed, I give to Cambosos. The power, I give it to Cambosos. The uh the chin, I give it to Cambosos as he took a devastating punch from Teofimo and took it. What else? Uh Everything else, the dexterity. If you guys don't know what dexterity is, look it up. I give it to Cambosos. It's all heading to Cambosos's way. It starts on set. It starts on Friday. Not. So I really don't think, bro. Can you name one thing that, and you can tell me, bro, with nothing in your tongue, bro. What does Devin Haney do better than Cambosos in reality, bro?
I mean, it's the obvious, bro. They're gonna say jab. Everybody's gonna say jab, bro. You got a better jab and shit like that, bro.
Do you
Like
believe that, or you're just
honestly,
saying it?
like I mean, bro. Okay, like he might have like like a better jab, but that's all he has, bro. That's literally all he has. That's better
Mm-hmm.
than Cambosa's, bro.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We got the man H Money saying salute rep it, salute H Money. Salute H Money was always rocked with this channel. Salute H Money. Haney has a better jab. He can move from a couple rounds. Yo, are you picking Haney to beat Cambosos? I just think Cambosos has too much for salute to Eliciar Feliciano. Saludos hermano. Who is in here. He's always supported. Thank you, brother. Uh, do you think, do you really think that Devin Haney can beat Cambosis? I just don't see it, brother. I just don't see
Yeah,
it.
like
Where's
I just
Go
think
on,
like
bro?
he does have a better jab. Yeah, he does have a better jab, but I think that Cambosos has everything else better. Like I think his hand
Mm,
speed is better, his power is better. I think he's more accurate. I feel like his defense might be a little better.
mm,
You see, fucking JoJo kept smacking him with the left
mm,
over and over again, bro. He hit him with some good body shots. He did rough him up for a few, rounds. So, and the fight's gonna be in Australia. I don't see
mm,
him knocking him out. I don't think he has any power to knock him out. I don't see him, winning them, like clear where he's gonna get the fucking decision in Australia. I just don't
mm.
see that shit happening. And if anybody wants to fucking bet, I'll bet on that fight, bro. I got Cambosos, bro.
Yeah, I got Cambosis too, bro. I think he's gonna be too easy, and I'm never gonna forget what. Since we got the man H Money in the chat, I'm never gonna forget what the man Bill Haney did to H Money. How he basically snaked him. He basically did a whole snake system to H Money. Did a lot of weird things behind his back. He went to other things. He started backstabbing him. I'm never gonna forget this scumbag, Bill Haney. You're a scumbag in my world, Bill Haney, and so is your son. Because you know what? You raise a scumbag, and that scumbag notion keeps on going around because it gets passed down from the father to the son. So, Bill Haney, you're a scumbag and a piece of shit. Uh, On to other things. Salute to Boxing Historian. By the way, Boxing Historian recently had to go in on the LDBC. Salute to Boxing Historian for going to war with the LDBC who was attacking him on his channel. Yeah, Boxing Historian, salute to you for that, brother. But what do you think about Jaime Munguia getting robbed of these fights? I know you feel frustration, as you told me. You broke the news to me, John Blaze, about Janny Beck fighting for a WBO belt. What you think about that in regards to having uh, Jaime Munguia fight for a belt? I know Not is a basically a critic of Jaime Munguia. So what do you think about Jaime Munguia, bro?
I'm a fan of fucking Munguia. I just don't like the way like they're moving his career. Like I don't know why he's fighting Jacobs
Mhm.
at a catch weight. You know, it should have been him. Getting a shot at that WBO belt. I mean, he should have fought Janabek, in my opinion, instead of trying to chase that Jamal fight that was probably never gonna fucking happen.
Do you still rate the man Jaime Munguia though as being up there? What do you rate him in regards to the 160-pound division? Throw me your ranking in your top three of the 160-pound fighters.
Yeah, I mean, I still think he's the best at 160. Like, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like the way he's getting moved. I got him, number one. I'll still have Triple G number two, and
Mhm.
I would just throw Dramal in there, I guess. That's the third
Mm.
one.
Yeah, I still have Munguia number one. Not saying Munguia's a bum. He's entitled to his opinion. Not's always going in. Salute to Not. Um, I would love to see Munguia fight Canelo. Is what Feliciano's saying. That'd be a dream matchup for me too. I think Munguia is gonna get up there, bro. I think with time he's gonna be one of the top dogs, and that fight will happen, brother. Salute to you for that one. And SSC saying Munguia should fight Jacobs at 168 to keep these haters from talking shit. I mean, SSC, they're gonna keep on talking shit. To me, I'm a fan of. I'm not. I'm a fan of Munguia's ability to learn how to fight. Right, he changed his style. His high guard is looking tremendous. His punch selection is looking tremendous now. I'm a fan of the guy, brother. I'm a fan of the guy. I just think he's the future, right? I mean, not begs to differ. He's saying that Triple G would KO Jaime. Do you think that would happen, John Blaze?
Nah, fucking Munguia has a hell of a fucking chin, bro. That's like,
Yeah,
one
bro.
of his best attributes, bro. So, you know, definitely not.
Yeah, I don't see that either. I don't see that either. Nah.
If you want to say, you're gonna
That's
beat him,
right.
okay, like, he might, all right, like he might beat him, whatever. But come on, knock
Yeah,
him out,
bro.
man. Nah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Look out
Yo,
again.
not goes in on Munguia every
Jump
time
on
he
the
gets a
panel, not.
chance. Yeah, jump on the panel now and start cooking Munguia. This man goes in on
Jump on the
Munguia
panel.
every chance he gets. SOG is saying Munguia is a young, he has time to grow. Jacobs is a good fight. Salute to my friend SOG. Uh, Aries is saying, Aries is saying Munguia, let's go fast. Charlo Duck. Yeah, bro, real talk. Ever since he got with the with my bad, I'm saying terrible. Terrible Morales, his combos have got real damn good, man. We was a real good move on his part. Exactly, he knows how to coach, bro. A lot of times these guys don't know how to coach. Eric,
Yeah,
is that your favorite fighter? One of your favorite fighters from the past, bro? Morales.
yeah, definitely, man. He's like from my era, I'm not that
Yeah,
old, like other people.
yeah,
Some motherfuckers are like 50 and shit like that. Nah, I'm just,
yeah.
he's
That's my
from my
guy
era.
too, bro. Eric's my guy, bro. Eric's my favorite guy. I still think Marquez is a punk ass for like ducking him. You know what I mean? That's my guy, bro. I'm gonna rock hard with Morales all day, every day. That's just my guy.
Yeah, I just feel like Morales and
Hmm.
Munguia is like a match made in heaven, bro.
Yeah, bro. Kevin Fuentes is saying Daniel Jacobs will get KO'd in 8 rounds. I believe that. I think
Yeah,
Daniel.
that's
That's what you were
good too.
telling me, John Blaze. Exactly what you were telling me, bro, about the Daniel Jacobs fight.
He's gonna knock him out, but it's like okay, it's not that impressive to me.
You just want to see
He's already
belts.
getting up there in age, bro.
You just want to see belts, right? That's all you want. You want to see
Yeah,
belts. You're
man.
sick of
Just,
you're
just
sick of
chase
all the
belts,
talk.
bro. Just chase them belts, bro. Fuck everything else. I don't give a fuck about nothing else, bro. Just go for the belts. Get them belts. Be champions. Fucking unified. Trying to get undisputed. Move up. That's it, bro. Fuck everything else. Fuck the haters. Fuck all these stupid fights. That don't fucking mean shit. It's not gonna matter whenever these niggas are fucking retired, bro. You know what I mean?
Is that the most frustrating thing you get out of seeing Munguia fight, that type of shit, or what's the most frustrating thing you see as a Mexican boxing fan? Is it Virgil Ortiz? Is it Jaime Munguia? Is it Zurdo? Is it what's the most frustrating thing for you, brother? Because I know a lot of this shit frustrates you because you want to see these fighters with the belts.
Yeah, I feel like all these guys can fucking beat the top guys in their fucking weight divisions, bro. All those guys, Rudo, Virgil, they should be champs, in my opinion. If they got a chance, bro, I mean, shit, they could be anybody, bro.
You're right, bro. You're right.
So that's what
Why?
frustrates me as a Mexican fan, bro. Is not seeing my Mexican fighters, bro.
Mm,
Fucking having all the belts, bro.
yeah, man, it's just the truth. Um, Not saying Munguia versus the winner of Triple G Morada. I would love seeing that, brother, but I would have to my friend not. I would have Munguia not beating Triple G, bro, easily. To be honest, I mean, I think he'd beat him just because of the age, man. The volume will catch up to Triple G at this point. But I do have Triple G knocking out this fool Murata, bro. How about you?
I don't know if he's gonna knock him out. I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about fucking Murata, honestly.
He's a big Japanese guy who changes his punches. I mean, he doesn't use his jab too much. He throws a lot of hooks to the body and a lot of hooks to the head. I think he needs to work on his head movement. But yeah, it's probably it. There's nothing else to say about Murata, to be honest. He's pretty easy. Um, it's not gonna be hard work for Triple G in my opinion.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna win, though. He gotta face Canelo. He just has to.
As Elisiad is saying, he's saying Munguia has looked great as of late. That's facts. That's facts, bro. That's facts. Kevin is saying Benavides is a Yanta Slayer for reals. For reals. Let me ask you guys something in the chat. You guys keep it 100 on this one, bro. Obviously, you know it. Do you guys really think Benavides has a chance versus Canelo? I don't, bro. I mean, I've been saying it for a while. I don't know how you feel, John Blaze. And you guys in the chat can just say it straight up, but I just don't see it. How about you, John Blaze?
Nah, I mean Canelo will probably knock him out, bro. We shouldn't even be talking about that fight. Like honestly, bro. This kid's 25, bro. He needs to like plan all these other guys at PBC, bro. They should all listen to what the fuck Canelo's telling them to do, and they should all fight each other, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't trying to be their daddy or nothing, but I feel like that's the only way you're gonna get the fight.
What do you think about some people saying Benavides isn't Mexican, bro? That's what some people are saying. I don't know what they mean by that. What do you think about the I guess the American concept of Mexicanism? There's a lot of guys who I mean going on some of these guys, but what do you think about that? John Blaze, a true Mexican, obviously with the CCD and the Mexican flag, real Mexican right here. What you think about that? Some guys don't consider Benavides a real Mexican.
I guess he's half Mexican. I don't know what the fuck else is the other half. I forgot. I think it's the same thing as that one guy Southpaw in it, whatever he is.
Yeah, he's Mexican. He's Mexican, bro. But you
I
get my
mean, he
point.
got
I
that
think.
Mexican style, kind of.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro. Yeah. The thing is,
I
the
mean,
thing.
I mean, I
Yeah.
consider him Mexican. I mean, I don't really give a fuck about anybody else.
Yeah, the thing is Mexicans, the Mexican what do you call it? The Mexicans from Mexico are pretty damn hardcore, right? There's gonna be some that are always hardcore like that. But he's Mexican, bro. Let's keep that 100. Uh but just in regards to a fight, I got the man Canelo beating him, to be honest. I mean, he's too experienced. And I think David leaves too much openings to the body. And that's basically Canelo's forte, the body shots, right? Uh, it'd be uh, easy work, and for
Yeah,
him and all that type of shit. Go on, bro.
so I'm just saying. Us raw face. I'm just trying to agree with you. He's too green, bro.
Is he?
Definitely too green. I don't really see like I don't know like where everybody sees in this guy. I mean, like yeah, I mean he's he's big and all that stuff, but like his power
Yeah,
is not even all that. I mean, it's overrated.
yeah. Salute to Ricardo, my brother. He's saying my Ecuadorian granddad is half black, but doesn't make every Ecuadorian black. Salute to Ricardo Martinez, who is a Mexican and Ecuadorian. My brother, You are my brother. And also, the thing about Ecuadorians is the only ones that eats the guinea pig, like like Ricardo Martinez exposed, is Southpaw. Southpaw eats the guinea pigs. He's not the one. He's not the Ricardo Martinez is not the one eating guinea pigs. It's Southpaw eating the guinea pigs. Salute to Ricardo Martinez for that one, brother. Look up the percentages. Now you're Mexican, brother. You're my brother. What's cracking out, dog? What's cracking, Sergio 510?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What's cracking,
Cracking.
Josh Taylor? What's cracking
Yo,
with Josh Taylor or what? Salute to Sergio 510 too.
yo, what's
Hey,
cracking?
Josh Taylor. Oh shit, it's been a while, Sergio. Hope you're doing good, man.
Yeah, all good. What's up, yo, dog? What's up, bro?
Yo, I wanted to say something you guys were talking about before, Valdez Shakur. My prediction is like a 2 point prediction, all right? Number one, if the referee enforces the rules of boxing, then Valdez is gonna win. He'll beat the shit out of Shakur. Shakur will, actually, it'll be a good fight, but Valdez will win. But if the referee doesn't enforce the rules of boxing, bruh, Shakur's just gonna win a boring ass fight.
Yeah, the clinching, the excessive clinching, and stuff like that. Stuff like that. So can't clinch. They'll make it. They'll make a fight where Valdez can capitalize. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think what's his name? Shakur is gonna clinch. Once he gets buckle all night, he's gonna be clinching. Even if he's not even hurt, I think he's gonna be clinching regardless. So that's if they deduct, they should deduct, give warnings and deduct points by the Las Vegas State Commission, and that's the rules, right? So hopefully they can enforce it on this fight.
That's what I'm saying, because when I watched the hearing fight, I noticed that Shakur is very uncomfortable on the inside. Whenever a fighter gets on the inside, he just clinches. That's
Facts.
actually illegal. So if there's a good referee and he notices that, like, the only time a clinch is okay is if it's like, when you sometimes dudes they get caught up, right? Like they both kind of stumble over a punch or something and get caught up. But if it's intentional, like Valdez gets on the inside and Shakur just grabs him, bruh, that right away is a foul, and the ref got to warn him, hey, don't clinch when he gets on the inside. Like that's illegal. And if he does that, from the first clinch, and Shakur, he'll probably try it again and again and get a point deducted. But after that point deduction, he's already going to be down around a 10-8 round, and he's going to be thinking, fuck, I can't get myself disqualified. So when he gets on the inside, I'm going to have to fight my way out. And I'm not saying Shakur won't have success, because he'll have success when he's on the outside and mid range. But as soon as Valdez gets on the inside, good luck trying to outfight a Mexican dude on the inside.
And Shakur Stevenson don't like no body shots, man. I've been saying this shit before the fight was announced. He don't like them body shots. I can tell you that much, bro.
So to me, yeah, this fight, it really depends. Are we gonna get a good referee, or are we gonna get some Kenny Bayless type of shit who's gonna let the dude clinch the entire fucking fight and not let Valdez fight on the inside when he got a free arm? If Kenny Bayless is the ref, bet all your money on Shakur winning, man, because he won't even let Valdez win. That's just how it's gonna go.
I'll say this, bro. Like what you're saying about the holding and all this type of stuff. Sometimes you can't even listen to the ref, bro. You gotta have that. I gotta credit the homie Josh Taylor right there, the one you got, bro. He wasn't listening to the ref. You know what I mean? He wasn't listening to the ref. He just was doing his own thing sometimes. And what I think it was Kenny Bayless, right? When he was fighting with Ramirez. Was it Kenny Bayless? L Dog?
Yeah,
When
it
it
was
was
Kenny Bayless.
yeah, you just gotta say F this shit, and you just gotta mix it in. Forget it. What it is, what it is. Sometimes you just gotta punk the ref himself too. You gotta make him stop you, right? That's why I respect Josh Taylor and I'm disrespecting Ramirez at this point. I mean, John Blaze, do you think Ramirez is any good? Sergio, do you think Ramirez is any good, or you think he's been exposed as a overhyped punk? I mean, I'm Team Cepeda all day, every day.
Yeah, I got Cepeda beating the man if they ever fight again. Maybe knocking him out. I don't really
Yup.
like Ramirez. I don't like his he don't have good defense. Like he don't have the head movement. He's too slow with his feet. I think that's what he's lacking, bro.
Look, in this business, bro, in this hurt game, it's cool to be humble, but not too humble. And it's cool to be, you can't be nice in this type of business, brother. And I think that's where Jose Ramirez was going. He wanted to be the people. He wanted to be that almost of a Pacquiao. Pacquiao in the beginning, he wasn't nice at all, bro. And that's when he was at his best. You know what I'm saying? When he started getting nice, being friendly to his opponents, going easy. That's when he started getting more fucked up. So I mean, in this business, you got to be, it's out for kill. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a hurt business, bro. So yeah, you can't be nice to your opponent at all. So salute to Josh Taylor, doing whatever he have to do to come out with the W, and that's what he did.
Hey, but here's the thing: there's no shame in Ramirez. He fought a prime, foundational European fighter, and he lost. That's what happens sometimes when you fight these prime, undefeated white men.
I got Ryan Garcia KOing Josh Taylor, by the way.
Hey, but let me say that's
Easy
also,
work.
hold on. A lot of people, hold on, bro. We ain't gonna go there, bro, because beforehand we were saying, a lot of these channels they say, oh, Canelo is ducking
Yeah.
undefeated black fighters, right? But he is fighting prime, undefeated white fighters. So shout out to Canelo. Now, as for Ryan Garcia is not fighting prime, undefeated white fighters.
Yo, I want to see him versus even a Josh Taylor or what's this cat's name? The one that we just saw him like go toe to toe. I had Josh Taylor winning that fight though. You know what I mean? The El
That part.
Gato. What's his name, brother? El Gato. What's his name?
Gato.
Catterall.
Catterall, brother. Like, come on, bro. When I saw him fighting Catterall, I was like, come on, is this
Bro,
real? What's going on here? I mean, Ryan would knock this guy out, and I was thinking, man, he might knock out for Josh Taylor while I'm at it. I'm like, yo, move him up and start knocking guys out. These guys are right here looking fruity. Like,
I'm
dude.
gonna be honest, man. When it comes to Catterall, yeah, Josh Taylor, he did win a robbery decision, but at the same time, fuck Catterall, he was clinching, bro. So I don't even care if they robbed him. That's what they should do to these guys who clinch, man. Bro, if the ref don't want to do anything, the judges just gotta be like, you know what, fuck it, let's just rob the guy.
It's funny how these people on YouTube support the clinching, man. I don't know, maybe they like seeing men hugging other men, bro, but I don't know what type of shit like that. But when you in there, we're throwing hands. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hugging. If you gonna fight me, bro, we throwing hands. The moment you start hugging me, bro, I'm just, it's a wrap, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I don't know
bro,
why people love that type of entertainment.
you know what I noticed, man? You know how there's been no guys winning gold medals in the amateurs from America? There's a reason for that. The judges in the amateurs became super strict on clinching, like super strict on it. So now these guys actually have to fight like fucking men. That's why when Keyshawn Davis was at the Olympics, he was getting point deducted for clinching, and people were like, "Oh, what the fuck? Like, it's only been 2 rounds. How are you gonna deduct points?" And I'm like, "Dude, that's how it should be, man. If fucking Shakur Stevenson is over here clinching in like the first, or you know what, just to make a point, if I'm the ref, the first clinch that Shakur does, I'm gonna say, sorry, man, one more clinch and I'm gonna take a point because that was intentional."
And that's how it
And
should be too. That's how it should be though. If you think about it, how it should be. The moment he starts clinching, give him a warning, and that's how you enforce the rules. That's how it should be.
I
But
say three strike rule, right, where you can clinch 3 times in a round. If you clinch a fourth time in a round, or if you clinch yeah, fourth time in a round, you get, I would say actually a third. You get 2 strikes, third strike you're out. So if you clinch a third
yeah,
time in a round, you get a point deducted right away.
Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, those are the rules, and it's been like that since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So, we're being too nice if you do the whole, But yeah, I mean, give them the warning, give them another warning, and then yeah, you know what? You're doing it too excessive. We already gave you two warnings. The third one, hey, that's a point deduction.
Salute to my friend David Salas was in here. You know why American boxing is doing horrible out, dog? Obviously, I'm gonna go into John Blaze. You can go in on this too, brother, because it's soft, bro. Because guys aren't out here fighting. Guys are out here growing male, or what do you call it? What's it called? Big boobs, estrogen boobs. Dudes is out here with big titties. Seriously, the kids are out here with big titties and shit. They're not working out. They're not fighting. They're not boxing. You know what I mean? They're not outside. Bro, American boxing is never gonna be high no more. It's over. The game is over. If Keyshawn Davis is the best thing you got going,
Oh
it's a
hell,
low it's a low life experience here going on.
hell
Bro,
no.
I'm telling you, Keyshawn Davis, bro, they this dude, they always say that these American fighters like Floyd got robbed in the Olympics, but you go watch their fights, right? And they're fucking clinching and the ref's just like, "Hey, stop it, dude. Like this is a 3-round fight. Stop being a
Facts.
pussy, man." Like you got to that's the way it should be, right? Because look, if you use lateral movement to escape, to me that's a skill, right? I would rather guys move on their feet away from a guy than clinch. And I'm going to tell you why. If you move away from a guy, okay, the fight might be boring for 6 or so rounds, but guess what's going to happen eventually? The guy moving away all the time is going to gas out and he's going to be forced to fight.
Yeah.
And plus, they have a scoring criteria, effective aggression, to basically stop dudes from running, from winning the fight, because there is no category effective back foot fighting. There is defense, but defense is not exclusive to back foot. Effective aggression is exclusive to front foot. So to me, boxing is just being judged and officiated wrong, man. I feel like if this is a real pure boxing match, Valdez is gonna beat him up, man. Because what's Shakur gonna do? If Shakur goes toe to toe and beats him, I have 100% respect for him. But if this dude just runs, he and clinches, bro, he basically had to cheat him.
John Blaze, what you think about that, bro? Also about the running. Bro, these guys should stick to running. Stick to running the 100-meter track. Stick to running in football. Boxing
When it,
is a
when it
sport
comes
of
to
combat sports. Go on,
to
bro.
American boxing nowadays, it's like all these dudes like they all fight the same, They all like, back for bitches, bro. Like they all runners and shit, jab, jab, run. So like that's not very exciting. So that's why, fucking American boxing is it's like so down right now because like nobody wants to see that bullshit, bro, in the ring. We want to see like these dudes, fucking let their hands go and shit like that, bro. That's what the fuck niggas want to see in the fucking ring and shit. So like that's probably like the main reason why, bro, because the style that they have, bro, like American style, bro, is constant running and back foot shit, bro.
It's what I call the American clinch style, dude. What they do is they keep the fight on the outside and they box, right? But as soon as their guy gets on the inside, clinch, and the referee does nothing about it. So it's like, to
Oh,
me,
I
it's
get it.
like bro, like look at Tyson Fury, right? He even learned that style to beat Wilder. He had to go to America, get an American coach to teach him that clinching style. Not necessarily running, but the dude clinches a lot, man. I mean, just look at Shakur Stevenson, right? This dude is your average American schooled fighter. They call him slick, but all he does is move on the back foot, and when the guy gets on the inside, boom, he grabs him. What kind of fighting is that, dude? The fighters I want to see, dude, I want to see a guy. Okay, if he's on the back foot and he's boxing, fine, that's cool. But when this guy gets on the inside, I want to see you outfight him, man. I want to see you fight to the point where you make him take a step back.
Facts, man. Good points, bro.
That's all some chicken shit, right? You're just explaining some chicken shit, right? That's what they're doing, some chicken shit. You either run or you hug. Run or hug. Run or hug. That's on some chicken shit, like you're saying, bro. That's not even fighting. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit that these guys are doing, and no one's gonna pay to see that garbage. That's why there's no Hagler, there's no Hearns, there's none of these guys in this era. And again, a lot of these guys don't even have knockout power, bro. Like I'm sick of seeing a fight and knowing that it's gonna go 12 rounds. I want to see a fight thinking that the guy has the ability to knock somebody out. Like even Lomachenko, Canelo, even the man Ryan Garcia, who I'm mentioning consistently. The reason I mention Ryan Garcia consistently because I keep on seeing bodies on the floor. I don't care whatever you say, bodies are on the floor. That's all I want to see. Bodies on the floor and not hugging, not two bodies hugging and humping each other. And I do like MMA, right? I am a fan of MMA, but that's the reason a lot of guys don't watch some MMA because they want to see guys fighting. Then you come back and turn on the fucking boxing and it's the same shit guys are running. It's sickening, bro. Aldog, what do you think about that? About the obviously your opinion on Bevo, brother? Because I know you're going hard with Bevo. You really think he has a chance, or you're just trolling, bro?
I think Bevo's gonna beat Canelo, man. I really think he's gonna beat Canelo. That's the my prediction is 8-4, 9-3 Bivol. I think he's gonna outbox Canelo. I think it's gonna look clear. Now, one thing about Bivol, this guy's a back foot fighter, but he's not a back foot bitch because this dude doesn't just fucking clinch. He actually throws punches on the back foot and moves laterally. That's his style, right? And I think his style gives Canelo trouble. This is a real slick fighter. This isn't some guy who just backs up to the ropes and then puts his shoulder roll on and looks for the first opportunity to clinch like Caleb Plant. This is a guy who really is the sweet science, in and out movement and lateral movement. You know, good combination punching, good jab. This is a real fight, man. This is a tough fight for Canelo. Now, credit to Canelo because he could have fought one of these B class fighters in
Facts.
Charlo or who's the other guy that I'm mentioning? It was Charlo. I mean, he could have fought
Benavidez.
Charlo.
Andre.
Yeah,
Benavidez, I
Andrade.
think
Benavidez is a good fight. I'll give him. I'll say that would be a good fight. At least it would be entertaining.
Yeah.
The Bivol fight, bro. I think this dude's really gonna outbox Canelo. He's bigger than Canelo. He's smart. He's faster than Canelo. He's got better footwork than Canelo.
He's
I
young,
don't know.
right?
Yeah, he's younger. Like this dude's ready, man. He's beat Jean Pascal and he's beat Joe Smith Jr. who
L Dog.
those are pressure fighters. So I
Oh,
think he's ready.
L Dog. And can we? It's fair to say that B is in his prime, right?
Yeah, he's in his prime.
Definitely in his prime. If I hear anybody saying that Beeble's not in his prime or he's too green or he's past his prime, bro, it's bullshit. Because Canelo is fighting a prime fighter, a dangerous 175, probably the most skilled, most technical at 175. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a big Beeble fan, so I think it's gonna be whatever's on the table. I think Beeble is probably one of the toughest fight. Toughest fight. It's gonna be a good fight, bro, and I can't wait for that fight.
Go on,
His
John, please.
this is
hold on.
crazy.
Here's the difference between Bevo and Plant, though. A lot of Americans were hyping up Plant's footwork, whatever, bro. This guy is all flash, no substance. That's what he is. If you look at him, he moves back to the ropes. Bivol doesn't move back to the ropes like that. He moves around. So that's why, to me, Bivol has the best footwork of anyone Canelo has ever fought.
Yeah, I just don't see that shit happening. I just don't see him beating him. He only has 19 fights. I don't think he has enough power to hurt him. He might get knocked out, honestly. Um, fuck. Yeah, man. What else can I say? Canelo's seen it all, man. I mean, this is gonna be his 61st fight, man. I mean, yeah, Getty's moving up. It's a bigger guy, man. I mean, and just remember that he knocked out, Kovalev. I mean, it's not the first time that he fights a bigger guy. I mean, I think that he has seen, like better boxers than fucking Bivol. I think that he
Who's a better boxer than Bivol?
better boxer. Um, I would say Triple G. I would say Mayweather. Cotto was up there, even though he was a little bit older. Kovalev was a good boxer. He definitely had a good jab. I mean, he's seen it all.
Okay, I agree with you on Triple G. I agree with you on like we're talking in terms of
Lara,
boxing
you know what I mean?
skills, right?
I mean, like, we could talk whatever you want, bro.
Because when it comes to boxing skills, I agree Floyd and I agree Triple G are better. But here's the thing: Bivol's way fucking bigger than those guys. He's bigger than those guys. I would say he's faster than Triple G. He definitely has quicker hands than Triple G. So it's a
Do you think he
combination of
has power
things.
to hurt him? To hurt
I,
Canelo?
I,
Like, do you think he has the
I
power
do,
to
man,
get his respect?
because
You know?
Kovalev had the power to keep Canelo off of him. Now Kovalev, he was even pulling his punches. Like that was not the
I,
best version of
I just
Kovalev.
don't think that Bivol is gonna be like aggressive enough. He's gonna do enough to beat Canelo. He's not gonna throw no punches, in my opinion. I just don't
Well,
see what you see. You know,
well,
But
also
Canelo doesn't throw a lot of punches anymore, dude.
he
Canelo,
don't
he
need to. 'Cause he's
focuses
more
on
accurate,
landing the.
bro. Like he might even, fucking knock him out, bro. He might
that's,
hurt him. You know what I mean?
but
Same
people
thing about
people
Bivol, you
underestimate
know,
Canelo's power at 175 as well, man. People underestimate
just
Canelo's power.
going up. He's gotta have more
I
power. I
don't
He's a,
mean,
think it's that much, dude. Look,
he's
the
like,
Kovalev
you know,
win.
but
I don't put much weight into the Kovalev win because Kovalev, he was coming off a quick turnaround
yeah.
right into a training camp after fighting Anthony Yard, where he took punishment, right? And then he was drained, man. He had a dehydration clause on him. So to me, that's like, he was older. He had a dehydration clause, and he was coming off a fight where he took punishment real soon. So to me, with Kovalev, it's like it looks good on paper, but all things considered, I don't think that was a very good win, man. I don't think that's
but
one of
what
Canelo's best
what has
wins.
given Canelo, trouble in the past was a good jab, was a great jab.
I still
Triple
think
G had a great jab, and Kovalev had a great jab. I don't think Bivol's
So does
jab is that
Bivol.
great.
I still think even I still think Kovalev if he didn't fight Anthony Yarde and he just fought Canelo, I think Canelo still would have won. So that's what I'm saying. I really don't I don't
Bro,
without,
the weight, bro. If you
even
know
with
about
the weight I think Canelo still would have won.
Okay, but if you know about Kovalev and his personal life and whatever, that dude was
I
not
know
in a good
he was going
place then. So
he
to
was
me,
going through some shit.
Kovalev, the way I look at him, he was already a fighter with one foot out the door. It's kind of like with Spence win over Danny Garcia. Sure, he won and it looks good on paper, but Danny Garcia is a fighter he's pretty much one foot out the door already. Like Kovalev was basically just looking for paychecks to pay off his legal bills. To me, I'm telling you, man, I'm really confident Bivol's gonna win.
When it came to like Plant and and Billy Joe Sanders, he
Okay.
fought that way because he wanted to knock those guys out. Like he fought that certain style for those guys. For Bivol is gonna be something different. It's gonna be a different, game plan. It's gonna be something different. I'm pretty sure, fucking Reynoso's gonna come up with something, great for fucking Bivol. You know what I mean?
Now here's the thing: I saw Plant giving Canelo trouble. I had Canelo winning that fight 6 rounds to 3 before the stoppage, but wait, was it stopped in the 11th or 10th? I forgot.
The
I
11th.
had okay, I had Plant winning 3 rounds, right? But he was giving Canelo trouble. You could tell Canelo that he was having to think and whatever. And I think Bivol punches harder than Plant. He's faster than Plant. He's bigger than Plant, and he's got better skills than Plant. He's just a way better fighter than Plant, man. I think Bivol's underrated. He schooled Joe Smith Jr. and he schooled Jean Pascal, two
No,
guys who are bigger than Canelo and are pressure fighters who will back you up, go to your body, and throw looping punches like Canelo.
it's definitely gonna be a tough fight. For sure, for sure, for sure. It's not gonna be easy. Tune in. You know what I'm saying? Tune in May 7th. It's gonna be a good fight. Buy the pay-per-view. Let's get it, man.
Canelo deserves credit for taking this fight.
All day, all day. Hell yeah.
How you feel about that, Rip?
Well, I feel like I'm against Outdog 100%. Like I just think it's easy work for Canelo, right? But again, I respect Outdog's opinion because it's like we haven't seen Canelo at 175 pounds versus the main guy at 175 pounds in his prime, right? Obviously, Bevo is in his prime. But the one thing, my criticism of Bevo Outdog is this: he doesn't punch in between, in between, he doesn't punch in between contact, bro. He just does work and then lets you tee off on him. He throws 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. But when he's doing this, he puts his guard up and then lets you tee off on himself. You know what I
He
mean?
is competitive.
Similar to Callum, who did the same thing and was on the ropes, just fucking putting his high guard up and just letting Canelo tee off on him. He just was waiting for his own chance. I don't like that. You gotta be able to engage in between. I think the only guy who's been able to do that is basically Mayweather, who obviously was doing something to Canelo in his younger years, and obviously Triple G, who was able to engage in between the punches. I don't think Bevo engages, bro, in between punches.
Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I'm telling you, man. Bivo, this dude is gonna give Canelo the fight of his life, man. He might not win on the scorecards, but I'm already predicting he'll outbox Canelo. I mean, I think, dude, he got enough power to keep Canelo honest. Everyone who's fought Bivol says that he can punch.
Oh yeah, he definitely got power for sure.
But what's his how many KOs does he have, bro? That's what I want to know. In that division where I see better BF just with 100% KO rate, bro. So if he has a lot of power, he should be doing something that better BF is doing in a sense with a high KO rate like that. I think better BF is the only one with that high with a basic 100% KO rate, right?
But
So
but
that's
but,
going.
but also you got to understand, Bebo is a boxer puncher, so his boxing he does a lot of boxing, and you know that's why he might not have the KO rate high. You know what I'm saying? Like Arthur Beterbiev, because Arthur Beterbiev is more of a walk you down like a with power and strength. And yeah, man, it's just two different types of styles, bro. It's like when Triple G was knocking everybody out. He was using what Arthur Beterbiev is doing now, walking his opponents down, breaking them down, and just stopping them. That's why his KO ratio is so high. And another thing, I just want to say out there, like when Canelo do fight Arthur Beterbiev, bro, it is not Canelo's fault that Arthur Beterbiev is that age, man. It's just not. Canelo can't fight everybody at once, man. So I'm just letting everybody know that shit too, because when Canelo wants to go on the road to be undisputed, if Arthur Beterbiev wins the Joe Smith Jr. fight, because I think that's another good fight. It's I think something we should talk about too, man. But yeah, it's no. That's just something I want to say, too, bro.
Yo, yo, was it insane? Bro, I don't see it, bro. It's the odds. I don't even know. It's impossible for me to just think Canelo loses at this point. Yeah, and I seen guys saying, "Oh, you're crazy." Nah, it's impossible. I don't see guys out there with the work rate, with just the ability, bro. I see Bevo, he's out there. I don't. If he had more power, I'd say it. If he had more power, I'd be yeah, he's gonna beat him, right? But he just doesn't have power. He doesn't engage in between punches. He is athletic, brother. I'm not gonna lie. I saw him and he looked like he was like 200 pounds, bro. He looked like he was 200 pounds, bro. So
Big,
he's a big dude, big legs, and a big. He looked bigger than I thought, to be honest. Just on regards to the weight, like not the height. The height's different, right? But the weight, his trunk and everything, he looks big. He's big, bro. For him to be at 175 pounds, he's gonna be on fight night probably what 190. So it's gonna be a weight difference there. That's one thing I did see that was kind of surprising to me, bro. It was kind of surprising to me. I don't know if you saw that out dog. He's a big dude, bro. You know how they show
That's what I'm
the
saying,
size
bro.
difference. He's a big dude from the waist down. He's a big guy.
Like Canelo was bulky, right? But when you look at Bivol, he's bigger in terms of he weighs more than Canelo. Maybe not by much, but he's got longer arms. He's taller. Like he's just bigger, right? So to me, it's like he's got size and he's got the skills, man. Like size helps with power, right? The bigger
Hmm.
you are, the harder you hit to some degree, because that's how power is determined. It's like the weight and the force behind something. So to me, Bivol, he probably hits hard. I think he hits hard enough to really hurt Canelo.
Yo, L dog. If Canelo knocks out or finishes Bevo, is he the greatest of all time? Since you're rating Bevo this way.
I don't think he's the greatest of all time. I can't wait. I can't call someone that until they're retired.
What is that gonna do for you though, brother? If you see that happen, seriously, are you gonna be like,
If he
"What the
knocks
world's
out,
going
if
on
he
here,
knocks
bro?"
out Bivo, if he knocks out Bivo, and it's like 100% legit, right? If it's 100% legit, if this isn't like a dive or anything, I'm gonna say Canelo's number one pound for pound. Right now, I've got Usyk. I think Usyk is number one pound for pound. But if Canelo knocks out Bivo, I'm gonna say yeah, okay, he's number one pound for pound.
I'm gonna say he's the greatest of all time, and I'm already saying he's better than Mayweather because Mayweather was never undisputed. If Mayweather was if Mayweather was undisputed, I'd say, yo, you're there, bro. But Mayweather, you haven't been undisputed, and I think there's only been 6 undisputed at this point, right? So he's never been that. So at this point in this world, in this era, where all of a sudden we call guys like LeBron James the greatest of all time or Kobe Bryant, you know what I mean? We just disregard generations. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. Canelo is the greatest right now. He's the greatest, and he might be the greatest of all time when he beats Bivol. But right now, he's the greatest above Mayweather. That's why I have him, and I'm gonna keep on saying it because you know what, it is what it is. You guys get past. People get past quick. We forget, right? We forget how guys lose younger, right? Like Larry Bird of the Celtics, one of my favorite basketball players of all time. We do forget that he did cook Michael Jordan. He cooked them all up and down the floor. He cooked them. He destroyed them. But we're not calling Larry Bird the greatest of all time, right? We call like Michael Jordan is. So that's all I just want people to remember that even though you get beat when you're younger, it doesn't mean anything. When you're older, accomplishment matters. Canelo's better than Mayweather at this point. That's all I got to say. I don't know if what you think about that take out, dog, but I know Larry Bird is your favorite basketball player of all time, isn't he?
Nah, I don't watch basketball, but I'm gonna say when it comes to
You
Canelo,
don't want
he
wait,
is.
wait, wait, wait. You don't watch basketball in your Croatian brother? You guys dominate that sport.
I don't watch it like that much. Like
Crazy, dog.
I would say the greatest of all time is Drazen Petrovic.
That
That's
guy's a
who I
beast.
if
Yeah, that
I
guy's
had
a
to say
beast.
it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the greatest, yeah, to me, Canelo, he probably has passed Floyd because how many undefeated white boxers did Floyd beat? He beat Ricky
0.
Hatton, bruh. Ricky
Yeah.
Hatton, are we being for real? If he
Yeah.
fought Costa Zoo, he would have got knocked out.
I would have gave Mayweather a chance if he would have fought like 2, 3 Russians. Because those were the real tough ones. The Russians and the Eastern Europeans. You know what I mean? So salute to the Eastern Europeans and Russians who brought another. Well, think about this. I'm gonna hit you with another one, guys. Who wins, Lomachenko or Mayweather at 135 pounds?
I got Lomachenko beating him.
Is
Floyd
it?
at 130, he
I think
struggled
it.
against
I,
southpaws.
I think it's a style Floyd never seen though. It will be a style that
Exactly.
never seen, which will give him trouble. To be quite honest, bro. So, yeah, man. I don't know, bro. That's a tough one, bro.
I'm going Lomachenko with the speed, brother. I don't think Floyd Mayweather ever saw that speed at 135 pounds. Pounds is saying Floyd. It's a 50-50, brother. So it's basically just the type of style you like. I'm not gonna lie though, Floyd Mayweather did have a lot of power at 135 pounds, but I don't know, bro. I would love to see. That's the time machine fight I would want to see, because the speed of Lomachenko and the style, like, bro, that shit would be fire, bro. That would be fire. That's all I gotta say. I
You you,
wish that.
you
Go on,
notice
bro.
you notice how we don't automatically just say Mayweather because we keep it unbiased out here, bro. A lot of
Yeah,
these, yo,
it's hard, bro. It's not an easy one. I'm keeping it
because
real. It's not easy to me.
you see, people. Most people will say, "Oh, Floyd Mayweather, easy." They won't even think about it. They'll just say, "You give him what?" You'll say, "Who will win, Floyd Mayweather versus?" They'll just say Floyd Mayweather without even you mentioning
Bruh,
that. That's what I'm
being
saying.
a better fighter does not mean you'll win every fight. That's something people get fucked up. Jeff Horn beat Pacquiao. Is Jeff Horn a better fighter than Manny Pacquiao? No.
No,
What's another good one? I mean,
Buster
who's the
Douglas.
yeah, Buster Douglas beat Mike
Facts.
Tyson. He ain't better than Mike Tyson. So that's the first thing we need to get. Being a better fighter doesn't mean you'll always win. Styles make fights. Now, also, what southpaw did Floyd fight like that? That was extremely technical, very fast, and could easily match him in foot speed and footwork.
Nobody.
Man, yeah, bro. It just Floyd would never see a fighter in front of him like Lomachenko. He would never see that fighter. He wouldn't know what to fucking do with a fighter like that in front of him. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy, bro. It'll
He
be
hadn't even fought any southpaws at 130, so I mean, at 130, I'm pretty sure he loses because he didn't have the experience. Now, at 135, Floyd, bro, Zab Judah was giving him hell with their southpaw stance. Now, Floyd adjusted, but we know that Zab is not as smart of a boxer as Loma.
Bruh, that fight would be a legendary fight, and the thing is, it wouldn't be a clinch fight, right? That's the thing I like, because I know that Loma did have problems with guys who clinched, like the man Salito, who just clinched and beat the shit out of his ass, right? So that's one thing he wouldn't be able to catch Loma with at the start. That was his early career, the speed, right? But Floyd did have speed, and his style was pretty damn interesting in regards. Damn, that style. You think he'd clinch Lomachenko like the Salito did and shit? How many of you guys have Lomachenko beating Floyd and vice versa? Put it in the chat. One or two. One for Loma, two for Floyd. One for Loma, two for Floyd. The one thing about these time machine fights, guys, the one thing about these time machine fights, they do cause a lot of controversy. But I will say this: in this modern era, guys are becoming weaker. Salute to Elisiad Feliciano with the two. He's going Floyd. Two, Rashid Johnson. That's two guys for Floyd. Two guys for Floyd going at it right now. One for Javis Bickle. Salute to my brother Javis Bickle, who's saying one for Lomachenko. I'll say
Hey,
Loma is Sergeant, brother. So it's 2-2 right now.
let
What
me
you
say
got, L
this,
Dog?
bro, because a lot of these Americans, they come up with these well, I'm gonna say a certain type of American, they come up with these dumbass things like oh, but Lomo, he lost to Salito. Okay, so first of all, we're talking about 130 and 135 Lomachenko, right? What weight did he fight Salito at? 126. And secondly, does Floyd even fight like Salito? Fuck no. And then if they bring up the Lopez fight, well, we're talking a fantasy fight, right? Fantasy fight means no injuries. So Loma, he won't have the torn rotator cuff.
Yeah, so I get what you mean. So basically, when they're at their peak, right? Both at their peak and both at their healthiness and all this type of stuff. We got Baby Yoda one, Aries Moses one. We got Furioso Boxing saying two. Saluto Furioso, Loma lost to Lopez. Get over it. I guess Rashid Johnson's going in on it.
Bro, what did I tell you, man? These certain types of Americans,
Yeah,
the hip hop demographic, they
yeah.
always bring up this argument. Oh, but he lost to Lopez, right? It's like, bro, we're talking a fantasy fight, no injuries. Like, you know, dude, I can't deal with them, man. I'm telling you. Like, what if, what if we went to,
L
you know,
Dog.
yeah, go ahead.
You like KFC? Do you like fried chicken?
Yeah, I like fried chicken.
Okay,
You guys got
man.
KFC over there? You guys
Yeah,
got KFC over there, L Dog, or no?
Yeah, we got KFC.
pretty
You get the
nice.
bucket of Do you get the bucket of chicken? The bucket of chicken, the one with the how many pieces in it? Kill or be killed,
I think
Sergio. How many pieces?
I think you can pick. I think depending on how big your family is, you know what I'm saying, they got buckets for each all sizes. So they start the bucket off at I think 8 pieces and up. I
Yeah.
don't. I'm not no expert at KFC,
Mhm.
but
Is it
the,
true? Kill or be killed. Let me ask you something, Sergio. Obviously, I'll thought because we're transitioning real quick into this. I don't want to change it to this, but my friend Sergio right here told me an interesting story. This is true shit, man. So you know how L Dog, you know how you hear about the streets of the United States, like it's street, it's hood. These guys will rob you for your Jordans and shit like that. Rob you for your rob you for like check this out, L Dog, check this out, bro. Let me show you something real quick, bro. Like this young lady right here, young lady who was probably looking beautiful before this got robbed for a hamburger. You know what I mean? Her friends robbed her for a hamburger, right? Atlanta woman beaten unconscious by her friends over a hamburger, right? You know, out here in Oakland, in the streets of Oakland, where Sergio's from, they're robbing guys for buckets of chicken.
Hey, well, that reminds me of a quote that a wise philosopher once said, man. I think it was Aristotle. He said that a bucket of chicken is worth more than a job some places.
Yo, yo, dude, if you guys are in Oakland, dudes is feeding for fried chicken so much. You guys better not be walking around with a bucket of chicken. I'm being serious. It's wild out there in the streets, Sergio. What you doing? Dog, you need to carry a piece every time. So if you go to your KFC, put it in your backpack and don't tell them you got a bucket of chicken.
It's
They will
serious.
rob you for your
Serious.
bucket of Colonel. Go on, brother.
It's serious out here.
Serious out there.
Yeah, it
Hey,
is.
bro, the KFC and the Popeyes be like more secure locations
Fire.
with security than the banks.
Hey, I heard they say KFC is something to die for. So I don't know, bro.
Bro, it's special. It's the what's it called? The secret recipe or what is that shit called?
Yeah,
the
man.
secret recipe and the spices and shit. That shit got people robbing guys for the bucket of chicken. I personally, exactly, I'm not joking. I personally like when I order chicken, like the fried chicken. I say, yo, give me the 8 piece with the biscuits and the mac. Do you guys have mac and cheese over there, out dog? Because I know different countries have different side dishes. I get the mac and cheese and shit.
I don't think we have mac and cheese. I think we have like the ones I like, dude. I get the fried chicken,
Yeah,
potato and gravy, and I get the
hell
bread
yeah.
roll, man. But
Yeah.
also, to be honest, bro, I like the coleslaw, man, because you need
Yeah,
something to cut through all that grease.
yeah, man. Shit for real. Yo, dude. Nah, seriously, the fried chicken is so fire, bro. Like it got guys who are committing crimes. But you know what, dude? You don't have. Let me ask you something, L Dog. Is it a big thing over there as it is over here, like the fried chicken and shit? Or do you guys think like, oh, this is the big deal, or is it less of a food that's liked over there, bro?
I mean, people aren't gonna kill you over a bucket of fried chicken, that's for sure.
No, what you talking? That means it's not love, bro. Over here, it's beloved. They'll kill you over a bucket of chicken over here. You know, it's so tasty. Maybe they're doing. What do you think they're doing to the chicken Killer Be Killed? What are they putting in it that they're murdering? Forget. You know what I heard? Killer
It
Be
seems
Killed.
to affect a certain type of
Killer Be
consumer.
Killed. Do you know
Yeah.
what I heard? That the man that they robbed for the bucket of chicken, he had on some Jordan ones. You know those Jordan ones that are like $300, $350.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they said, I don't want
They lift the fucking Jordans.
yeah. I don't want the Jordan ones, bro. I don't want the Jordan ones. Give me that bucket of chicken, bro. You know what I mean? Forget the Jordan ones. The be red. You know what I mean?
Yeah, imagine that, dude. You're a police officer. You walk up to like some dead body, and you see like the Jordan ones are on there, but just a bullet through the head, and the chicken's
Yeah.
gone.
I'm taking the Jordan ones personally, bro. I'm taking the chicken and the Jordan ones, and maybe even checking the pockets. And if you got some like, what do you call it? What in those hipster jeans, the Versace jeans that they purposely like fade, I might pull those off of you too while I'm at it. You know what I mean? Why not? Why not? We're out here, right? Why not? We're already committing crimes for chicken, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, bro, it's crazy,
the
bro.
Drop the link.
Hey, but this is ridiculous, man. People getting killed over fucking like fried chicken.
Yeah,
It
man.
happens, bro.
Yeah, it happened. As a matter of fact, I know the story. Well, I know the story personally, man. Down the street was the police station. These guys have no shame.
What
the fuck?
happened? What happened? What was the police station?
So the police station was down the street, and then the KFC was on the very corner.
Mhm.
And then the individual was coming out with I think it was two family bucket of chicken, and the dude came out and he had the Jordans, man, and they
Mhm.
decided to rob him for his KFC chicken, bro. And then it is what it is. It is a thing. It happens every day, and it needs to be talked about.
I got a question, bro, because you know the streets right there of Oakland. I know the streets of Oakland are hard. I only know the streets of Southern California, by the border, some San Diego streets, a little bit of LA. I got some homies that were put in the pin, you know what I mean, from a certain gang in LA, but I'm not going to say it, you know what I mean, but now they're part of the M. But in any case, what I was going to ask you, is it because the bucket of chicken has those like red bars on it? Is it just that, or is that part of it? Is it the red bars on the bucket of chicken, or do they have something against the Colonel Sanders, who's out there with his friendly face, a very lovable old man? You know what I mean? Like, Why did they?
Rest in peace,
Is it the
Colonel.
chicken? Is it the color? Is it everything? Or what's going on there, bro?
I'm gonna adjust the question real quick.
Go ahead.
You know how we
Adjust
were
it, brother.
talking about Valdez and Shakur, right? With
Yeah.
if there's a fair ref, Shakur is gonna have no chance. Well, if Valdez walks in with a bucket of chicken, what do you think Shakur's gonna do to
Or
him? I
stop.
think Shakur might stop him, dude.
Dude, I would stop her for that bucket of chicken, no joke, brother. The seasonings, as Iliciar Feliciano saying, the seasonings is legendary. You know what I mean? It's better. It's better than, bro. I make a whole joke about Mexican meat. That shit's a PED. Fried chicken's a PED, bro. For these guys, for reals. They
Yeah.
have cage wars over this shit, bro.
Yeah, man. What you think when they go? What you think when they rob somebody for the bucket of chicken and they go back to their family, and then long and behold, it's the last. That's the last leg right there, and it's you and your significant other. That's what most domestic violence happens, and a lot of people don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? They fight over the last piece of chicken, bro. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's hella good. Tastes real good, man. I don't know what's in it. The season is crazy, and like I said before, bro, this shit happens every day. There's something they put in it, and yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know he didn't go up to his family home, brother. There ain't nobody robbing a fucking bucket of chicken and taking it to the family, bro. The man went to the trap house with the chicken.
I mean, shit's getting
empty
tough
bucket
out
of
here,
chicken.
though, man. Like,
Yeah.
shit's getting tough out here with these gas prices.
Facts.
People trying to get what they can to eat, man. And I just heard that Afghanistan has banned opium, which means those painkiller mids.
Damn.
That shit's about to get a whole lot more expensive, man. Because 80%
Crazy.
of the world's opium is from Afghanistan. So it's like,
Holy
now, dude, we got like, that opium is about to get
Mhm.
expensive. The gas is going up. Oil is fucking up. I mean, shit, dude, we're gonna have, shit's about to get expensive, man. So crimes over these simple things like food, that shit's about to go up, man. People might have to fight for survival.
Bro, I brought some those like ramen noodles. You guys have those out, dog? Those ramen noodles and shit.
Bro, what do you think this place is? Some like fucking third world country with
Nah,
no
I'm
ramen
asking you.
noodles?
I'm asking you what you guys fuck with, to be honest. Because you know what? Some places fuck with, like in Mexico, they eat those, but they don't really give a fuck. They eat like on some other shit. Ramen noodles to me is more like American shit that we love eating, right? Any case, the ramen noodles, I used to buy them bitches for $4 for $1, dog. You know what I mean? I eat them bitches, right? I know a lot of people don't dig them, but I eat some of them shits, right? Those shits are like out here for like what? $1 a piece now, dog. So inflation is real, dog. Inflation is real. Um, I would rather eat the fresh food, right? But I do eat this shit from time to time to keep my weight up, as they say. What you cracking, Paulo Tomas?
How are we doing? You all right?
I'm all right. What you think about some of this fried chicken controversy where guys are robbing people for their fried chicken? I don't know how it is out there, but like I said, over here it's wild out here. You have fried
I
chicken,
mean,
you better watch out.
no cap, straight up and down. I would kill someone for a fucking KFC bucket. No shit. If I'm hungry, if I have not eaten for a fucking week, and motherfucker's walking down the street with a fucking 10-piece, he ain't getting home with it. He is not getting home with it. We're motherfucking fighting over it. I'm fucking mad for KFC. I'm that mad for him. I'm outside of KFC now eating some.
Yeah, man.
I just finished it. I've just put it in the bin.
Are you that guy that looks like when you're eating the chicken, you start licking your fingers and shit? That finger looking good type of shit?
No,
Salute to Paulo. He's
no.
proven.
Holy shit,
he's not
he ain't lying.
This
Oh,
man loves his
shit.
KFC chicken in the house, brother. He's real.
Oh,
He's
shit.
not kidding.
KFC, man. Look,
He's
I've
not
just had
kidding.
my KFC. Look,
KFC, brother. This is a
KFC
KFC channel.
and my bones are in there.
There
Hey,
it is, brother. He's
Hey,
not
Hey,
playing. We're not
We're
not making up
I'm
these.
KFC in the place to be. I was fucking straight
KFC
up.
all day, every
I
day,
just
bro.
had-
Hey, this dude might murk someone, dude, on
Yeah,
camera.
we're not.
Uh, I'm just KFC. I've always been KFC mad.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
I'm
not
just
playing.
so
We really
to
do
ask.
dig
I don't
KFC.
fuck about. I'm KFC
Yeah, man.
straight up. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love my chicken. I love my chicken. It's very piri chicken.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll murder a fucker for a chicken. As
Facts.
simple as to answer
Me
your
too.
question. And if it's got piri on it,
Yeah.
some nice Portuguese piri,
Yeah.
that's straight up.
Yes,
I
sir.
I gotta salute the Colonel, though, brother. Like the Colonel Sanders is a legend. Like that guy should
Oh
get
yeah.
saluted all over the world. He invented the
Dude's
recipe
everywhere.
himself.
Dude is everywhere.
Yeah.
Congrats.
We've got 4 KFCs in where I live.
Oh,
4. That's how much they love it. 1 in each corner of the city.
nice,
Actually, 3. 3 on the outskirt. 1 in the center.
nice.
You can't miss it.
Yeah, man. we out here. We have them. We have a whole bunch of them, man. So so yeah, you just got to watch your back everywhere when you coming out of KC, man. It's a serious and needs to be talked about. As a matter of fact, I believe they're having a city hall. I think they're having where they having where the politicians are at, where they talk about things in within the community and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I might just bring it up to their attention. I'm like, hey, you know what? It's a lot of activity
Mhm.
been happening around these areas. A lot of people getting robbed for their chicken, beat up. You know,
Mhm.
dislocated shoulders. Because even me, bro. Like if I had a bucket of chicken, I'm not letting that bitch go. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably try to fuck it, bro. If I get beat up really bad, but at the end of the day, if I can come
Mhm.
home and I can eat a thigh or two, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'll be happy, right? I'll forget about what just happened. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
you
yeah,
guys like the thigh, the leg, or the breast? The thigh, the leg, or the breast?
the breast. I prefer the breast. You know what I'm saying? And then the leg is cool.
That's tough, man. For me, the thigh is like probably the best. But the breast is mainly what I have because that shit. Like we're just talking regular chicken, right?
KFC
Yeah,
chicken, like fried
Oh
chicken
shit,
and shit.
KFC chicken. Yeah, I'm going for the fucking leg.
Yeah, the leg is legendary, bruh. How about you, Paulo? What you eating? The leg, the thigh, or the breast?
I've always been when I was younger, and the
Mhm.
family used to do the family used to do the old chicken, so you'd share it in the 4 of you.
Mhm.
I'd always go for I'd always want the breast because I always think I'd be more fulfilled. Do you get me? A breast always fulfills you. Leg, yeah,
Facts.
okay, it's nice, straight up and down. You can stroke it up and down. But with the breast, you've been fed. Do you get me? And I like to
Yeah.
get fed. But I also like the rib cage. But anything around the motherfucking breast, basically. The rib cage, I'm mad for the rib. The breast, obviously, and leg, I'll take it last. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll appreciate it on someone else's plate, but I'll eat the breast. Because
exactly.
like the drumstick, it's a bit like a nibble.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Facts.
Unless they're really chunky and proper, but otherwise it's breast.
So when you see that breast, you immediately want to eat it out.
The breast is straight up. I love the breast. Yeah, the breast done on the barbecue with the skin nice and crispy with that charcoal taste with the piri piri on. I
Facts. I
mean, you
like
can't
getting
go wrong.
breastfed. I
And
like getting
Breast,
breastfed.
breast, breast, breast,
Yeah.
breast. But some
Yeah.
people, I mean, with the breast sometimes, and I eat everything. You know that white bit of the breast, the
Yeah.
hard bit. There's
yeah,
the bone, and then there's that hard gristle, that white hard gristle. I always eat that shit.
yeah.
Not at home, I do. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't at KFC and what have you because it's
Yo,
Oh
but,
shit!
but at
yeah.
home, but
Oh, so
I be look
yo,
at
hey,
the
Oh shit!
prawns I be.
that
The
shit look dope.
prawns, my motherfucking
God damn,
favorite.
that shit looks good.
That does look good.
Gangster.
Hello. Hello. Hi.
Fair play to you,
Yeah.
It looks
IG.
good, bro.
The
That shrimp. Hey,
prawns.
always cooking,
The
huh?
Tequila Blanco.
the
Tequila
prawns
Blanco.
in skin, how they should be.
Facts.
I be sucking them prawns. I eat everything.
That looks
Eat
good.
the head, everything goes.
You like the prize? You like the prize, Paulo?
Like the prawns, I eat the heads. So I eat the heads also. Everything, the inside, the brains, fucking all that. Shit.
Oh, you eat the
All that
eyes
shit.
and all that shit, huh?
Yeah, not the inside. The inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know the inside. I'd be sucking all that.
Oh, okay. That's where the flavor, like crawfish, like crawfish.
Oh yeah. You eat like a king, you are. Fair play to you.
Yeah, that's on some real. That's some good food,
That
bro.
looks real good.
Salute.
Always be cooking some good food, man.
No wonder why you can take your drink, IB.
Yo, what's up,
No
bro?
wonder why you can take your drink.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, brother.
Hey, BH, have you woke up yet from your to-go prediction? I know we got a bit heated, but I just, hey, have you serious? Were you serious or were you trolling? I don't know who was trolling.
Hey, order it to go.
Order it to go. Everybody on that panel, man.
We don't know who was trolling. Was it you or me trolling?
Hey, no, you know what's so funny? When I jumped off, that's exactly when what's his name, Bill Haney jumped on. You can answer no questions. You can answer no questions when he came on, Paulo. That shit was funny. And you talking about roasting somebody? Come on, man.
Hey, what's going on then, BH?
Popping.
Are you still on the to-go, or you've woke up from that? Seriously?
Yeah. I've got something to go. You know, some Chinese food to go. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Are you going to win that? Are you to go? Are you picking to go?
Listen, I'm parlaying Ryan getting beat and Murata getting a stop at Triple H.
Triple H, dude, what the fuck?
How much you putting on that?
I'm gonna put $50 on the. I'm gonna put $50 on the bit. If I win, I get close to
you ain't got
$50.
You ain't got $50.
If you want to give away free money, I'm gonna put my cash app in the chat.
Man, Triple G is not that good. And Ryan Garcia.
Triple G is the best middleweight of all time.
You out of your fucking mind, man.
Triple G is the best. Hey, Thunderdome Boxing did the film study to prove it.
BH, you've been watching too much wrestling.
Thunderdome Boxing? That who you talking about? Thunderdome Boxing?
Yeah, he did the film study to prove that Triple G was the best boxer of all time. Well, the best middleweight of all time.
Well, he's a fucking retard, so I don't know why you're taking anything he says.
Oh shit! You got beef with him, bro?
No, it ain't nothing about beef. It's just bro. I've been seeing this guy for the last since 2011. That dude don't know shit about boxing. He don't know nothing about. He don't know nothing about fighting.
Hey, you should go debate him, bro.
Why? Oh, you know what? Yeah, so I can steal some of his subscribers and shit, man. Learn that they've been lied to by this goof ass motherfucker, man, for the last 10 years, man. You know. Shit. But you know, hey man, you can't change an idiot, man. If an idiot falls, an idiot, bro. Hey, yeah, Puro Central. I am serious.
I mean, Triple G is good, bro. He got a good jab. He shifts his weight nicely. He changes it to the body and the head well.
TBH needs to try.
You know, he's a good fighter, man.
Man, I don't eat pork. Pork is disgusting, man.
Yeah, why not? Pork's the fucking best. Pork crackling.
Man, pork, man, has all kinds of goddamn tapeworms and shit, man, that will not get out of your body. No, it will not get out of your body for 7 fucking years. Please go do your research on pork. That's one of the worst. That's the worst meat to eat.
But the pork is godly.
No,
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't like pork.
Pork is better than fucking chicken. I'll tell you now.
I only like bacon,
your
dude.
Fucking mind.
I only like bacon. Pork can get fucked, man. That shit's disgusting.
Wait, IB's on here. How you doing on here, IB?
I've been on here, BH.
Man, I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you on this one. Shit. Actually, it's been a minute since I've seen you on a damn live stream. Actually,
I had my daughter on the second, bro. So I got a newborn. I had another baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Had to rest it.
I feel like with Golovkin, I'm kind of like, I just kind of want to be done with him, bro. Because, like, what the fuck? Apart from dick riding Canelo Shadow, what does he actually do now? That's all he fucking does, bro.
Yeah,
Just dick ride Canelo Shadow.
he's salty after that. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be salty too. I'd be like, man, I fucking won the first fight, but then I lost the second fight. You know.
BH,
Bro,
like, he's
I
got this
thought
massive
I
contract.
thought Triple G won both fights, man. For me, it's
I
like
thought he did too. I mean, well, no. I thought he won the first fight. The second fight, Canelo won that. He won that.
No, I thought Canelo won the second fight clearly. But my
I
thing
thought
is
it
this,
was.
though,
I thought I thought Triple G won both fights. So if I was him, I'd be pissed off. But at the same time, I understand because that's one of my criticisms of Triple G. He's too focused on having a fight that he can't win. Like
that's
you've
like,
already
that'd be like
boxed this guy
Canelo.
twice, and you can't beat him, man. You can't beat him. Like even if you do beat him, you're not going to get the fucking win. So like, what's your What's your point? To me, it's just a cash
I
out.
don't think it's even that though. I think we're just seeing the true face of Triple G because like I followed this guy's career for a while and he's actually never been about legacy. If I'm just keeping it real. Like I just feel like he's always been for the payday. On the zone, he could have rematched Danny Jacobs. He could have fought a unification with Andrade. He could have moved up in weight and fought Callum Smith or Billy Joe. This guy had some really good options on the zone, and he did fucking nothing. So, like, I mean, what has he done in the last 4 years apart from Steve Rolls? I mean, he's been sitting out for damn near 2 years waiting for this Murata fight. And I actually do hope Murata knocks him the fuck out because that would be irony.
Hey, you know what? You know what they're acting like? Oh, Murata hasn't fought in 2019. Well, Triple G really hasn't fought technically since 2020.
Yep.
Okay, so really, he ain't, bro. Ring rust is ring rust on both ends. The thing is, Triple G's going to a whole time zone he's not naturally used to.
Man, I'll be honest, BH. Like a fight with Zero Meta. I mean, that's probably the equivalent of doing 2 extra rounds in the gym. You know what I mean? Like.
That time zone can't be different to Kazakhstan. It's that side of the world. It won't be too much different.
To be honest, time zone, it doesn't matter that much, dude. We see it all the time. Like if you're a better fighter, you should win. To me, Triple G, he is a good boxer, man. I would say he's got a great skill set. He's well, maybe
GG's
not
gonna
great.
win. It's going to be a tight fight, but I still got GG winning it. He's looking for a physical specimen. He is. He's been on that good stuff, definitely. Pictures of me he looks like an action man. He really does.
It's fucking crazy, bro. This guy looks like he's in better shape than he was in his 20s.
Yeah, at that age, he's looking 28. Incredible.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't even in this kind of shape when he was fucking 25, bro. So I don't know what the fuck.
The good stuff. Definitely been on the good stuff. A lot more. Yeah. So he'll jab him to death. Like people are saying Haney's going to do Cambosa's, jab him to death. That's what GG's definitely going to do because he has got a weapon in that jab. So,
it's not just his jab though. Like there's other things.
Yeah, that's just the minimum that he's got. And then everything else, the right hand, everything, hooks, everything else.
I mean, that's why when someone like boxing historian says that Triple G ain't that good, I know he doesn't know shit about boxing, man.
L Dog, shut the fuck up. How about that?
Especially when he predicts.
I don't think he's not the greatest of all time. He's not an all-time great, but he is a very good fighter. I mean,
that's why I'll say to me, Triple G is not a great fighter, but he's a very good fighter. He's like
yeah, that's what I was. That's what I'm saying when I say that. I'm not saying that he. I mean, because when people say, "Oh, he hits harder than Hagler," what? Who the fuck has he fought first and foremost? I mean,
if he fought Hagler, that would be a good fight, man. People act like Hagler would destroy him. People act like Triple G. Bro, to me, I think Triple G would probably beat Hagler.
L-Dog, you got to watch the guys that Hagler fought. Hagler fought a lot of hard punchers. He fought a lot of guys that had a lot of high knockout
Hold
races.
on, bro. I've seen every single Marvin Hagler.
I have his whole shit on DVD, man. I've seen all of his fights.
His entire
all his televised fights. This man fought a lot of power punches, a lot that you can compare to Gennady Golovkin. I would say one guy. Yes.
No way.
The one guy I would say that would beat, Alan Minter.
Bro, what? Alan
Minter.
I'm gonna be honest. If Triple G,
and I'm gonna tell you something. Triple G is nowhere near as good as John the Beast Mugabe. I don't think he hits hard, but he doesn't hit as hard as that dude.
Bro, he would have beat the fuck out of John
No,
Mugabe.
the fuck he
Bro,
would
to
not.
me,
No, the fuck he would not. He was backing up from Danny Jacobs,
bro.
who came in overweight in the fight, bro.
Hagler's
Hey,
biggest
Hagler already beat John Mugabe though.
No, no. The point I'm
is
saying though, IB, is
bro.
that people were comparing Triple G to Hagler in terms of power and opponents and shit, and I'm like, well, Hagler fought a lot of those power high knockout ratio, power punching type guys in his career, and I think John the Beast Mugabe is a better opponent than fucking Triple G. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that was a good fight, but I don't know about that. But that was a good fight though. Hagler beat John Mugabe though.
Yeah, I feel like
he did.
Hagler has a better legacy because he actually became undisputed at middleweight. He beat better names.
Bro, hold on, bro. I gotta ask you. What actual middleweight names did Hagler beat?
I'd say Tommy Hearns. That was a really good name.
He wasn't a real middleweight at the time.
No, he was a real middleweight.
I know what you mean. And Duran.
Hold on, bro. I'm asking you guys, what real middleweight names, aside from the Four Kings, right? Did he beat that were really good middleweights?
But L-Dog, Tommy Hearns, didn't he finish his career?
Not that many. I mean, what was Vito Fermo? He wasn't
Vito Antuofermo, Wilfred Scipion, Obel, Mustafa Hamsho. Bro, these guys suck, dude.
Are you fucking retarded? Whoa. Benny Briscoe, bro.
Briscoe was good. Briscoe
is one of the greatest fighters never to win a title.
Minter was a poor man's Froch. Minter was a poor man's Carl Froch.
Minter was a good fighter.
Bro, okay, I already broke it down to you, bro. In my opinion, guys like hold on, bro. Guys like Vito, guys like Wilfred Scipion, guys like Obel, guys like Hamsho. They fucking suck, dude. They were like,
man, get the fuck off the panel. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about now.
I've watched these guys box, bro. I'm not a resume. I'm not a resume nerd.
Because for you to sit up here and say they suck,
bro, I'm gonna be real. Those guys were no different to fucking Cyrus Mita. They were no different.
Martin Murray is the great Martin Murray. That's a great win, right?
Okay, why don't we talk about Daniel Gill?
Daniel Gill, man. Get the fuck out of here. Vito Antuofermo was a good fighter.
Daniel Gill was way better than Vito Antuofermo.
Vito was Defo. I respect Vito. He was
Sugar Ray Seals was a good fucking fighter.
Minter was a bit basic.
He was basic, but
then you got the Four Kings, but they all came from.
But I'll tell you this much: that guy was better than the guy that he just mentioned a second ago.
Bro, this dude was fighting guys from the third world, man. No one wants to hear about that shit. Like,
what are you talking about, man? Who the fuck has Triple G fought, really? Outside of Canelo.
Okay, let me explain.
You're not explaining shit, man.
Okay,
but go ahead.
Okay, you asked me a question, bro, but you ain't gonna let me explain. He beat Martin Murray. He beat Daniel Gill. He beat Danny Jacobs. He beat Derevyanchenko. He fought Canelo.
I think Danny Jacobs beat him, though. I can't even lie, bro.
He beat him 8-4, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Bro, who beat who?
He was backing him up.
Eubank Jr. beat half those guys, bro. Like, do we rate Eubank Jr. high? Didn't he fucking beat the shit out of
opponent?
The dude that knocked out Daniel Gill? Who's it? Quinlan, yeah. He beat him. He beat Arthur Abraham, bro. So we might as well fucking put Eubank Jr. as an ATG middleweight as well, bro.
Bro, but here's the thing. Triple G beat them at their best.
What, Daniel Gill coming off multiple losses when he wasn't a champion?
Coming off multiple losses. I think.
How long have you been? Hey, I've got a question. How long have you been watching boxing, bro? How long you been watching boxing, bro?
I would say about 10 years.
Listen, L-Dog, bro. Listen, man. No, I think he's trolling though, but L-Dog is usually cool though. But I think he's trolling.
L-Dog's being an asshole. He really.
Was an Olympic.
Bro, I'm not gonna overrate these American fighters, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
Sugar Ray Leonard exposed fucking Marvin Hagler.
Yep, Sugar Leonard.
This dude got to be.
And so did Duran.
Bro, do you think Duran would have gone fucking 15 rounds? Because there was a 15 rounder, I'm pretty sure, with Triple G. Triple G would have knocked Duran the fuck out.
I don't think so, bro.
He would have beat the shit out of Duran.
No, he would
Bro,
not.
I don't know. I
Derevyanchenko,
don't know. I don't know. I mean, I
No,
wouldn't go
now
maybe
he's
that far because
now
GG's
L
a
Dog
big
is
dude.
trolling, man.
GG's a big dude, and that jab, etc., would be awkward. I mean, I
I
know.
mean, Derevyanchenko, bro, like, he loses all fights and he went life and death with Golovkin. Like, I don't rate Derevyanchenko. Like,
You're out of your
he's
damn
not-
mind for saying that dumb shit, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna overrate a dude just because he died a year ago. Okay, I could give
No,
two shits
you don't know shit about boxing saying this dumbass shit, man. Hagler's overrated, man. Who the fuck?
Look, I'd say Hagler's got better range.
Hagler's a good fighter, but people
Hagler's
act.
a good fighter, but he's not. So
Okay, I'll
Hagler's a
change it.
good fighter,
Hagler is
but
a, in my
Triple G is
opinion,
a great fighter. Oh my
Hagler,
God, who is
bro.
Triple G beat in
I
his
never
career?
said Triple G was
Oh
a great
wow,
fighter, bro.
Triple
I
G,
said
he beat the great Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs is good, but he
hey, bro,
lost
you
that
should
fight.
know
Really,
something, bro. You should know something. You don't actually have to beat a good fighter to be a good fighter, man. That's being a good fighter is independent of who you beat. I'm not a resume nerd.
and Triple G has not fought nobody. He has not beat nobody that great, bro. He has not
Hold on,
beat
bro.
nobody
I'm
great.
gonna say this. I
He has not
actually
beat
watch
nobody great.
boxing, bro. I don't just read Wikipedia, man. So you can put down the Willie Pep
Wikipedia,
page.
I have his fucking man. Where's my?
Bro,
Oh,
go.
yeah, it's upstairs.
You can put
I have
down
his goddamn whole
can put
career
down-
on
you can
DVD.
put
What are you
down
talking
your-
about, L Dog?
You can
You don't know
put
what
down
the fuck
your
you're
Willie
talking
Pep
about.
tapes. You can put it
No,
down your
you don't
Ring
know what the fuck
magazines.
you're talking about. You're just running your goddamn mouth.
Hey,
You're
go read some
running
Burt
your
Sugar.
damn gums about something
Go
that you
read
have
some Burt
no
Sugar, bro.
clue about. You don't know
Go
what the
read
fuck
some
you're
Burt
talking
Sugar.
about.
Go read
What?
some Burt Sugar, bro. Go read some Burt Sugar talking about overrated Sugar Ray Robinson and how great he was when he quit.
Are you fucking retarded, bro? Yeah,
Sugar Ray Robinson
yeah.
quit.
At this point, you gotta. I'm gonna chalk you up as a troll, and I'm not gonna respond to you, man.
PH, tell
He
us.
never
PH,
quit. How the
PH,
fuck?
tell
So
us
he quit
about
on the
the
stool because he passed out because the fucking heat was so damn
That's
hot
a
because it was
false narrative,
120
bro.
degrees.
That's a false
so
narrative.
bad the
That's a
referee
lie.
passed out. L Dog,
He was
you fucking
getting,
idiot.
bro. He was getting beat the.
Man,
That's a propaganda
listen. That's why
lie.
that's
dude.
why you're. That's why the guy that's on your avatar. That's why your guy that's on that avatar got his ass whooped by Jack Catterall, and they still gave him the damn belts for the fight in Scotland, man.
That's a false narrative, bro.
Yeah,
but
shut
anyway,
up. Shut the
Hey,
fuck
I
up.
let me say
respect
this, bro.
everybody's
When it
opinion,
comes to
bro,
these,
but
when it comes to these historians, bro, they gotta put down the books. They gotta put down the fucking Willie Pep tapes, the Ring magazines.
if you say
They gotta
Hagler was
watch
overrated,
boxing.
I can't debate with you, bro. You gotta respect Hagler, bro. Like I respect y'all's
respect him.
opinion, but Hagler overrated. I wouldn't even debate with you, bro. Like that's disrespectful, bro.
It is, man. Like, look, I mean, we're talking about. There's only like 3 other guys in the
Nino
history of
Benvenuti
the
would have
middleweight
schooled
division
Marvin
you could say is
Hagler.
better. That is on his level. And really, if you think about it, Hagler has to be the best middleweight of all time. But if you want to go there, there's Carlos Monzon, there's Bernard Hopkins.
Hold on, bro. Hold on,
there's
bro.
there's
In my
Ray
opinion,
Robinson.
the middleweight
had a
goats,
great reign at
the
middleweight.
the best fighters I've seen fight at middleweight: Canelo, Triple G, Hagler, Monzon, and I would say Nino Benvenuti. Nino Benvenuti would have beat Marvin Hagler if they fought.
So I know we're just gonna. So Benny Briscoe, he wasn't great though. L Dog, I got you. Jake LaMotta wasn't a great middleweight. I got you.
Bro, I'm talking about
Dean
skill
Former
sets.
wasn't a great
I'm talking
middleweight. I
about
got
skill
you.
sets, bro.
We
got
no
okay,
fuck,
this is the thing,
bro.
boxing
Okay,
historian.
yeah, it is about skills, but here's the thing, though. It's not always the most skilled fighter that's the best fighter, man. Because there's
Okay,
skills and there's physical attributes, and then there's psychological, and then
Yeah, I'm
there's
talking about the full
which is
package,
the
right?
heart.
I'm talking
All right,
about
which
the
is
full
the
package.
IQ, which is the psyche, which is the ring IQ. There's other
Bro,
aspects
what the
to
fuck
it,
do you
bro.
know about
What are
ring
you
IQ?
talking
You
about?
couldn't tell a fish hook from a left hook.
L Dog, you never boxed before, so what are you talking
Bro,
about?
I have boxed before.
No, you sound like you haven't, man.
I've boxed before as an amateur.
Yeah, but you sound like you haven't.
Bro, I'm talking from a
Because
place
I mean, you sitting up
bro,
here talking shit about saying that Hagler's not the greatest middleweight of all time. Then you must not
Bro, he ain't.
understand boxing at all. And then you sit up here and say it's all about skill. Well, there's been multiple fights. There's been many fights in the past. All right, since the sport's inception, that the guy that's highly skilled loses to the guy that's less skilled. You know why? It could be because aggression.
Yeah, it
could
can
be
happen,
someone
bro.
having more heart. It could be the fact that someone's faster or stronger. That's just how it is, man. Sometimes
Bro,
it's not
I
always
mean,
about skill. That's why, man. Like that's why I don't understand. Oh,
I
yeah,
rate Roy
super.
Jones at middleweight probably as the greatest that I've ever seen, to be honest. Um, as far as the talent, well, how would you rate Roy Jones? I know he got
Roy
one
Jones
big
up there. He's top 10.
Roy
He's top
Jones
10.
is
Yeah.
a very good fighter. To me, yeah.
Because I mean, when you deal with middleweight, because here's the thing: when you deal with middleweight, we got to encapsulate. I guess we got to say 154, 160. Because I mean, because if we were to just say who's the greatest middleweight of all time, some people would be thinking, "Oh, we're talking about the 160-pound weight limit, right?" But then there's junior middleweight, which is 154, which you have some guys like Terry Norris and I believe Michael Nunn. They fought in that weight class, but I don't know if they had the same great campaign at 160.
You put super middle in there as well.
Then you
Okay,
have
hold on, bro.
super
I'm
middleweight.
gonna ask. I'm gonna
That's
ask boxing
another
historian a
aspect to it.
question,
So
bro.
it's like I would encapsulate all the middleweights
Boxing
together.
historian,
Just
no
for
one
that.
gives a fuck, bro. I got a question to ask. Let me ask you this
Yeah,
question.
no, shut the fuck up. Jimmy asked a question.
Hey,
Answer
hold on,
the question if you know boxing.
Hey,
bitch.
bro, all respect to Jimmy, but I gotta ask you this to test
I
your
don't need
boxing
no.
knowledge.
I don't
Who
have
are
to
the
answer.
five?
I don't have
Who
to
are the
take
five
your questions,
most
Jimmy.
skilled
I
boxers
don't have to
today?
take your questions. I was in the midst of answering his question that
Hey,
you
and respect
can't
it.
answer.
Hey, Jimmy, what was the
Oh
question?
my
I'll
God,
answer
man.
it for you, man. A real
See,
boxing expert.
I don't be roasting cats like that. But right now you're being fucking real ignorant right now.
No, I was just asking BH that as far as middleweight, so you count super welterweight, middle, and super middle
that's
all
a
as
good
one.
question,
Okay,
Jimmy.
yeah.
And
Well,
that's
No,
why
it
I
should
was
be the
real.
168. You were on about the 168, right? Which
I would
hasn't
say
been
it should be.
about for
I
very
think
long.
that 160. It's hard because
Super middleweight hasn't been on. It's only been on since the 70s. So there
Yeah, I
isn't a
mean,
lot
That's what
to.
I'm saying.
There's not a lot to pick out from.
Hey,
Okay,
but
that's
one of
why
the
you
best
go
divisions.
automatic. But as far as I'm concerned, can I just say quick? As far as I'm concerned, and we can't prove right or wrong, my favorite, I think, is Joe Calzaghe. From since the
See,
inception
I
of
feel like
it.
with Roy Jones, because
168,
he
that
beat
is.
Bernard Hopkins, and James Toney so easily dismantled them, and so by that standard, that 168 comes under that umbrella. For me personally, I'd say Roy Jones around that time, between his destruction of Bernard Hopkins and James Toney, and he did beat some other good guys as well around that time.
Montel
I feel like
Griffin.
for me,
Yeah, I agree.
Hey,
Roy Jones
Bernard
was on
Hopkins beat
something
Roy
else.
Jones Jr. at
good before the
He
175,
name.
though,
was.
Jimmy.
Hey,
He
Bernard
was.
beat Roy
let me
Jones at
ask.
175, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
he did.
boxing historian, I gotta test your knowledge, bro. In your opinion, who are the five most skilled boxers in the world today?
Who's the five most skilled boxers today? Let's see. Terrence Crawford, no particular order. Terrence Crawford, Roman Gonzalez, Canelo Alvarez. Let's see, most skilled boxers. So that's 3, and then 5 because I'm. You talking about the most skilled guys?
Usyk as well. Usyk.
Lomachenko, Vasily Lomachenko for sure. Tremendous boxers, tremendous skills, and then trying to think. I'm trying to think who. I'm just running off names in my head.
Usyk. You say Usyk.
Usyk's up there. He's top 10. I don't know if I have
Usyk
him
and
top 5.
Fury. Usyk and Fury.
Hey,
Nah,
but
I
hold
can't
on,
put
boxing
Fury in
historian,
that.
bro.
I put
Boxing
Yeah,
Fury.
of course
He
you
has
can.
good
Of course
skills,
you
but I
can.
wouldn't say he has
Of
good
course
skills.
you
But
can.
Boxing
I
historian.
put him in the top 20,
I'm
but
gonna tell
not
you
top
this,
10
bro.
though. But
Your list
Top
is
10
L
Fury.
dog,
your,
see, why
your
would you
list
ask me
is
a question
factually
and
incorrect.
then ask me
Fury
L
can
dog?
do
I'm about
everything.
to name my 5th guy.
Your question is your answer is factually incorrect.
No, my answers are factually incorrect. So I got a question for everyone else on the panel: is Vasily Lomachenko, Terrence Crawford, Chocolatito, and Canelo Alvarez, are those
Hey,
bad
bro, you're
picks for a
factually
top 5
incorrect. Where's Danny
most skilled
Garcia?
boxers?
Where's Danny Garcia?
What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, L dog. I ain't gonna take this. I ain't gonna take you serious no more, man. I think you
Bro,
trolling
how
me.
are you gonna say Terrence Crawford when we know he ducked Danny Garcia?
Danny Garcia is a
Nah,
fucking
bro.
slow, flat-footed guy that tries to counterpunch who gets caught all the time.
Okay, but one of
He
the
has
guys.
his
Hold on,
jab is
bro.
non-existent for most fights.
One of the sages
All
who
he has
taught
is
me
a
about
left hook. He has a
boxing.
good
One
chin.
of the
He has a good left
sages who
hook, but he
taught
gets
me about
tagged a lot. He
boxing
tries
told
to
me this:
play defense and shit. He gets
flat-foot
tagged
fighters
every time.
can beat footwork fighters, bro. That's one of what the sages of boxing.
No,
JFR heads.
footwork is everything, Eldar. What are you
Like,
talking
I'm
about?
losing to
You talk. Wait.
footwork fighters.
Here, you're a boxer, right? And you're telling me footwork is everything. Balance, All right, generating leverage from your feet to your legs to your upper body. Right, when you turn, you're turning your full foot in unison with your body to generate the power with your right hand. Then you plant down on the right foot and then pivot your left foot to turn over the left hook for full power. Right.
Hey,
All
bro,
right,
don't
and then
hey, bro,
moving
don't be
in and moving
questioning me,
out
bro.
and being able
I'm a
to do
boxing
lateral
expert,
movement.
bro. I don't know what you're
And
talking
then,
about,
what are you
bro.
talking about? No, L Dog, you said that anything can be footwork. No, footwork establishes everything.
Hey, let me say this, bro. I'm
Talking
saying
about,
a
dog.
flat foot fighter can beat a footwork fighter, bro, and that's what JFL Hits told me. That is correct. Danny Garcia, if we can look at him, bro,
Man,
he
Danny
did
Garcia.
beat Keith Thurman factual rounds. Runtime
Okay, you know
Thiefman
what?
did not
Hey,
stand
L
a
Dog
chance.
he's trolling right now. I'm not even taking this dude serious no more.
I think Danny Garcia at welterweight. He was a good fighter at 140, but at welterweight he just could never get through. The top guys. Whenever he really stepped up, when it mattered, he lost.
L L Dog, who's gonna win, Ryan or to go? I haven't taken your take on that.
I'm gonna say, well, I haven't done my film study, but I'm gonna say that just off of my boxing expertise, which should not be underestimated, I'm gonna say Ryan Garcia is gonna win by knockout.
In 6 or in 12?
Based off my expansive knowledge and experience in the field of boxing, and my natural abilities that I possess, and the skills and the talent I have for analyzing fights, I'm gonna say in 12. Like I'm gonna say it might go between 6 and 12.
Yeah, that's what I've.
Come on, hold on, bro. You're not taking time out your day to watch film on to go. Come on, you're not doing a film study of fucking to go.
Yeah, I don't even know who Tago is, but I do know he ranked number 7. I been knew he was ranked, but I never seen shit of Tago, bro, at
No,
all.
but I will be honest. BH frightened me yesterday by picking to go because he must see something that nobody's seeing, and that's what I'm just astounded with. What is it you're seeing, BH? Seriously, is
Well, let me
apart
answer
from
this for you, bro, because as a boxing expert, I'll answer this about to go. What you see with to go is an African fighter with good footwork. He likes to box. He doesn't have a lot of power, but that's a boxing expert's answer right there. I'll let you go now, historian, if you want to give a more kind of casual perspective on what you see.
This nigga L Dog hilarious. Salute my player from Australasia.
Hey, salute, IB.
He ain't from Australia. He from Australasia. Yeah, you feel me? It's a difference. Tell him it's a difference, bro.
It's a difference, bro.
BH?
Hey, but
You out
I
here?
can see BH is thinking hard right now, so I might just answer it for him.
He'd be out here. BH, you'd be out here picking to go. I mean, it's to me, you let yourself down big time there. You really have. And you're saying you're putting $50 on a Murata double with. I think you've lost your mind. You have.
Wow.
I
I
want
mean,
to see the
we might as well
receipt.
go
I want to
for it. I
see the
mean,
receipt for that. I want to see the fucking
Triple
receipt for
G
that.
ain't, bro. Triple G is
$50. You
40
saying you're
something years
putting on
old,
that
man.
double?
Triple G has
I want to
been
see the
has
receipt
not
for that.
look, man. Look.
To
That fight's
go and
gonna be.
Murata, you're going. I want to see the receipt for that. If you're
Oh, I
being
mean,
real.
I'm like I said, I'm parlaying Murata beating him, and I'm also parlaying him with Garcia getting beat by Tago.
How are you breaking that down then?
I
Why?
already broke it
How?
down on the H Money's platform. You heard it last night. I don't need to break it down again. Got time for that shit.
But if you do want to win some good money, though, the right bet is to bet on Tago, though. So I can
Yeah, that's what I'm
understand why
saying.
historian going for him, though, because that is where the money at. If you a betting man, so I understand why he went for him.
I don't think Taco gonna lay down. I don't think he's gonna lay down for Ryan. You know, look, if Luke
Are
Campbell
you
can
looking at the layoff too, BH?
yeah, look, the layoff, the mentality of Ryan Garcia. I'm looking at even with Triple G. I know that Murata hasn't fought in like 2 years, but Murata, I think Murata, man, like, he's a high volume puncher. He has good power. And the thing is, to beat Triple G, you gotta use high volume and back him up a little bit, because he's a guy that likes to throw power punches. he will exchange, but Canelo showed you, Danny Jacobs showed you, step to him in the pocket, you're not afraid to engage. Now, of course, you got to be leery of his power, but if you are able to land and get off first on his ass, he might back up and he might have to think about it, So I think that and he has a long layoff, a year layoff. Murata has a 2-year layoff. It's not, I don't think 2 year versus 1 year is that big of a difference. So especially the mentality of Triple G, and he's 40. I don't know. I might pick Murata.
See, I'd rate Murata above Derevchenko. I think as far as firepower, chin, and even credentials, Olympic gold medalist, and he is a champion, So I feel like he's not like a bomb or a complete bomb. He's, I know people say he's lost a couple of fights, but he did avenge both of those defeats. And the Endam fight, that was a fucking robbery, man. It was a massive robbery. He destroyed him in the rematch. So this is the best fight.
Jimmy, with this fight, if Gigi was to win this, do you see him dropping the belts, fighting then Canelo? Is that how it works? And then possibly Chris Eubank fight for vacant there?
Yeah, mate. To be honest, I feel like with Golovkin, he'll drop his belts.
Where does Chris come into it, basically, in your opinion? Because it's fucked up. Because he's promised the challenge with Gigi, but now the Canelo thing's going to mess things up. What do you reckon?
I think, to be honest, he'll drop his belts, because if Golovkin moves up to fight Canelo, if he beats Canelo, which I don't think he will, he'll obviously become the champion at 68. And if he loses, I think Golovkin's just done then. I think he'll probably have one last fight, maybe in Kazakhstan. I think Eubank, he'll be in a great position to fight for the belt against the next top guy, which funnily enough,
it could be Munguia.
It's not Munguia. It's
No.
This is the shock, everyone. It's actually Sergio Martinez.
Lol.
Sergio came back in it and he won a few fights.
You reckon?
So
how's he going to get it? How's that work?
Look, I think with Eubank, because he was the interim champion, right? He was the number one contender.
I mean, Sergio. Sorry, how does Sergio get it? How does he get it?
Because Eubank will be the number one guy, and I think Sergio's in the top 3. So I think. So I think the way it works. Yeah, Sergio Martinez. Sergio Martinez.
The old boy.
Wait, are you talking about the fight back in 2017?
No, bro. You know Sergio Martinez? He came back recently. Won a few fights.
He ain't ranked, no.
No, he is. He's ranked number 4, I think, in the WBA.
Get the fuck out of here. He ain't ranked number nothing. The fuck?
Seriously, check it out.
No.
Really? A 160 in the WBA, BH.
Man, no.
They could give him a shot.
I'm not joking. I'm not even trolling. I'm not trolling. He's in the top 5 in the WBA.
Well, it'll be either him then or Munguia. That's how it'll work, I think.
Wait. Marlene,
which will be tough for Chris, don't you think, Jimmy?
Yeah,
if he gets Munguia, fucking hell. I mean, Sergio, he can beat Sergio.
Hey, I didn't let Marlene Esparza's fighting this week. She's fighting on the same card with Ryota Maruda versus Gennady Golovkin.
Yeah, but Eubank Jr. is probably my favorite fighter.
Let's see. The world champ. Okay, I mean, let's deal with this. Let's deal with this nonsense. So.
I love his dad. I mean, I loved him. But I mean, Chris. I mean, I like him and all that. But obviously, when you've seen his dad, it's another thing altogether.
Yeah, Chris Eubank Senior was a dog, man.
He's amazing. The best, one of the best heels ever. I love him.
Let's see.
Cannot be a top heel.
Wait, middleweight, right? 160.
Yeah. Sergio should be in the top 5.
Wait. So where do I go? So it says ratings. Okay, ranking movements. Okay, ranking.
Yeah, WBA rankings.
Okay, let's see. Wait.
On what sanction?
The WBA. I'm trying to look at it. Okay, WBA rankings. All right, come on. They make this shit so fucking difficult. Okay. Whoa.
See, Sergio Martinez is number
Hey,
three.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I told you. I told you Sergio
Yo,
Martinez is number
hey,
three.
no.
You thought I was trolling, BH. I wasn't trolling, bro. He's number three in
No,
the world.
why would Sergio Martinez, bro? He just came back.
To be fair, he did knock out three bombs. So
He
he,
knocked
he
out three bums and he's back.
there you go. So you
Yeah,
got Chris Eubank.
they
Wow,
will
I
give
wonder
him
how
a
much
shot,
money
definitely.
he
With
must
his
have paid them fools
status,
off,
everything.
man. He must have paid them guys off, man.
So
So
Manguila,
look who look, Jose Benavidez Jr. I mean, well, I guess Liam Williams, Michaels. Who the fuck is that?
Zani Bet.
Like I say, it's picking the opponent there for Chris, because Chris will fight for. If GG wins it, then he will vacate, like we say. But it's who does he fight? Who goes for them to vacant belts? Chris, I
It's
think,
either
is on a
Munguia.
promise.
Yeah. So it's Chris will be number one, and
Yeah,
then he has to fight either Munguia or Sergio Martinez. I don't think it'll be Munguia because Munguia's fighting Danny Jacobs, isn't it? So
yeah. Mongia, Sergio, they can bring Sergio Martinez to England and get a
yeah,
reasonable arena,
yeah,
a good
yeah.
arena.
Yeah, they could put that in somewhere in London. Sell out the
Yeah,
Wembley Arena.
yeah. He'll sell out like the O2 with a good card and everything.
Yeah. Big card on Sky Sports. I think it'll do good numbers.
Yo,
Hey,
what you think of the man Tyson Fury? You think he's gonna KO Dylan White? I got him KOing Dylan White all day, every day. That's just my opinion.
Dylan White
What you
about to
guys
beat the
think?
shit out of about to beat Tyson
Boy,
Fury.
you got Dylan White
I tell
beat
you what,
Tyson Fury,
Yep.
bitch. Damn.
Yeah, I think that
I
Tyson Fury style. I think, well, if nothing else, I think it's gonna be a close. It's gonna be a close fight because stylistically, he has a style to give Fury problems. His come forward style. He doesn't have a great chin, but he does have good power, and he can box on the inside. And I think that's gonna give Fury problems, especially somebody who's coming forward and not just standing waiting for a shot like Wilder. I think that was just tailor made for him to beat Wilder. Um, as far as my guy Dylan White, he gonna bring the fight, and that's what I see. Now, I mean, it could go either way in my opinion, but I think Fury might lay an egg, and mind you, Fury's been dropped by smaller guys before, so.
He's on about. No, were you on about Tyson Fury or Tommy Fury?
What do you think, man?
All right. No, I actually I do. I don't think it's necessarily going to be that easy at all. I do understand that Dylan White can be a little bit unpredictably dangerous and wild, especially with his hooks, his left hook and what have you. And if Fury's not on it, there can be an upset. I don't totally disrespect Dylan White at all. He's a very live dog, but I just think Fury's going to win. I think Fury's pretty much at his peak now. I know he's like in his 30s, but he had the layoff, etc. But I think he's in his peak in terms of maturity, in even his body, and most importantly, his skill set. I think he's like a complete fighter now, because obviously he was a back foot fighter, a jab and move, and now with implementation of attack, from the Kronk, is just everything's come together. So he's a hard nut
hey,
to
hey,
crack,
hey, hey,
man.
hey, BH. I know you said Fury got dropped by some smaller guys, but look at the guys Dillian White got knocked out by. He's been knocked out on top of dropped. You know what I mean? So we got to keep the same energy with Dillian White. He is a dog, but his ass been knocked out a couple times though, BH. So we got to keep the same energy. I got Fury taking Dillian White into deep waters, and that's where he could possibly get the stoppage.
What you think, Jimmy? I'm with IB. I got Fury finishing Dillian Yuckmouth White with the kickboxer stance. I got him destroying him. I just don't think he has the jaw, as IB pointed out. He goes into the Statue of Liberty when he gets down. The Statue of Liberty is when you start putting your hand up and shit. When you're just totally wiped out. What you think, Jimmy?
I think Fury, I think Fury should win. It's really difficult though for White because Fury's bigger, stronger, faster, and a better technical boxer. So, but with White, he's tough and he that left hook, he's hurt everyone he's fought. He knocked out Povetkin with it, dropped Parker, hurt Joshua. So I think if he lands that left hook, he could do some serious damage. Um, and he's not as basic as Wilder, so I think it'll be a good fight. But I think eventually Fury will, I think, take over and probably win on points, maybe late stoppage. It should be a good fight, I think, because of their history. I think they'll try and slug it out as well. I think this fight is actually going to be a lot more entertaining than what people think.
No doubt, no doubt. Yo, so um I gotta salute IB for coming through. I gotta salute Boxing and Storing. I gotta salute the man Jimmy. I gotta salute my friend Paulo Tomas for always coming through. I gotta salute SSC. I gotta salute Punch Mollet. I gotta salute John Blaze CCD. IB, we got that bet 100. Everybody who came through so far. It's already been a long stream. I think I'm gonna cut it here. I got shit to do, people to see at this time of night on the West Coast. Salute to everybody. But you guys all have takes. IB, brother, you really break shit down like a professional. Shit's hard, bro. Seriously. I mean, I'll keep it in 100. And you still keep the drink up. So salute to that. Jimmy, thank you for coming through. Boxing and Story and always coming out with the opposite perspective and you go hard with it. Al Dog who came through with the heat too. Everybody who comes through, Puro Sud Central, that's always saluted. My brother. Pounds is my brother. SSC is my brother. All these people who come through on these chats are my brothers. I love their opinions. They go hard in the paint. That's what I like. As Javis Pickle says, yes, I do think Mexican boxing runs it right now because they have the most active fighters and the best fighters right now at the moment. But to all my friends, salute. You guys are saluted. Thank you for coming through. No says salute to you, brother. Sergeant always. John Blaze CCD. IB, any last words, brother? What you got to say? Obviously, you're going hard with Shakur. Any last word, brother?
Nah, I just got Shakur beating Valdez. Both
Mm-hmm.
of them earned their position. It's a great fight. I'm more glad that and grateful that we're getting a
Mm-hmm.
fight of this magnitude. I just want to see quality fights. And
Mm-hmm.
Shakur versus Valdez is a high quality fight. Unification. So I love this fight, but of course I'm going with Shakur. I got money on Shakur, and may the best man win. We don't know who's going to win. Can't nobody predict the future, but that's why I respect everybody's opinion. Anything could happen in that ring. So, hey, April 30th, we gonna see.
Salute to Kevin. Salute to Gary Antoine. No says. Salute to you, Baby Yoda. Boxing and Story. And any final words as you took the opposite take on everything and you're going hard with Tago and this other one? You're going to become very rich if you get that fight, if you get those wins. What's your last take, Boxing Historian? I think Boxing Historian is out the panel right now. I don't see him. Boxing Historian. Well, in any case, salute to Pound. Salute to all my friends again. I be a real one. Keeps his brother. How do you keep it so hard in the paint, bro? That shit don't even hit you, right? When you drinking, it don't even hit you no more, right, brother?
I mean, it shit. I don't smoke. I don't pop pills. I don't do nothing extra. Hey, all I do is sip the good old tequila, man. So shit, but
Yeah,
a nigga
yeah,
like
man.
me, you feel me? I done a little bit of everything. Not everything, but I
Facts,
done fucked with everything. So I know how to control my shit. So it is
facts,
what it is. I'm just glad to talk boxing another day. I'm glad to be here, man. Support the channel. What rep it, my nigga? You feel me? Ace
facts.
Money, Young Billy Boxing, boxing historian,
And IB, brother.
the
Salute,
lost art
salute.
of boxing. Yeah, I just come to
Facts.
support, bro, and talk boxing. That's it. I'm a die-hard boxing fan, so shit. Ain't nothing going be bigger than boxing to me when it comes
Facts.
to these panels and these debates. So it really don't matter, man.
Facts. So we're out of here, guys. Salute to SSC. Salute to No Says. Salute to Punch Smollett. We're out. Like IB said, nothing beats boxing. Boxing's number one, period. The number one combat sport at the moment, guys. With all due respect. We're out of here, guys. Salute to everybody who came through. My brother Furioso, we're out of here. Peace out. On to the next one.